Hello everybody! Welcome back to D&D with the Cultlings! How's it going? Hi Duck, hi God! How are you guys doing today? Happy Friday! It is a goddamn storm out today. First it was powerful winds, then it was powerful rain, now it's powerful snow, and it just keeps falling. And my dog has not stopped freaking out over the storm. She's still kind of drooling, but at least she's not shaking anymore. So, I don't know if I said the good news the other day, because I can't remember when I paid, but I did my first payment for the new VTuber model. She's going to be starting, well, she's gonna be getting started next week. I'm super excited. So, hopefully within, I don't know, maybe a month. I don't know how fast this rigger works, but hi Butters! Haha! Life is great, thank you. It is snowing, it is blizzarding, it is a storm over here. Where's the 3D model? I'm still on the wait list. I'm number 4 though. Number 4 on the wait list, so I'm moving on up. But the new 2D model that I wanted to have ready for D&D originally, that will be of this PNG you see. She is getting rigged next week, or getting the starting of the rigging process next week. So hopefully, depending on how fast he works, maybe a month. I'll have the new model for the D&D sessions. I'm super excited. But yeah, I'm gonna unmute for
So,
hello everybody, welcome.
Hello.
Welcome.
I'm choosing to. Hey, how are you doing?
We're good. Are y'all ready for some D and motherfucking D?
Yeah.
No, I'm not done preparing. We need to stall. Stall! I'm joking.
Hurry up!
I'm always done preparing. I don't know what you're on about.
Uh-huh.
Okay. First off, let's move you guys downstairs.
Ooh.
Going downstairs.
we've got- Bips is a little bit late, but he says he's going to be on in a
Where the
few
mods
more
live.
minutes.
No worries.
I will reiterate what happened, so everyone remembers where we are. And hopefully that will give enough time for Bips to be here as well. He'll just have to, hopefully, remember everything himself.
No
So,
worries.
on taking a job from a Harrigan in a unnamed town a little way out of the outskirts of Barovia, you were asked to investigate the lands due to some sort of magical disturbance and fracture of something he was looking for within those lands. He is paying you each 100 gold to go in, find information, and come out. He pre-warned you that no one has come out alive or sane from Barovia. As you enter into the mist-filled forests, heading towards the lands you know as Barovia, you manage to find your way into a thicket where there seems to have been a fight between a pack of wolves, a bear-dressed man, and a hunter. The hunter was carrying a silver dagger, and as you attempt to see the bear-dressed man, he ran off after attempting to attack one of you.
Duh.
Following him, you eventually find the village Barovia, and as you do so,
For clarity, the bear-dressed man was a naked man.
yes,
Not
Barely
dressed like a
dressed
bear. Not dressed like a bear.
yeah, true, because there was a bear in the picture. As you entered in to the village, the mist almost forced you along certain alleys and streets until you ended up outside a peculiar house that looked like it had seen better days. The gate had been ripped off by some clawed hands, and as you approached the door, you heard the shattering of a glass and the pattering of feet running somewhere. Looking through the window, you see a red stain on the carpet, but no person. You entered into the home and you quickly managed to find out that this was the family home of a family called Durst, whose children, or their ghosts, you found upstairs. However, the house itself seemed to have some very strange properties. Things seem to rot when you touch them, yet other places are kept perfectly pristine. After heading to the attic through the dumbwaiter, ZeTian managed to convince the ghosts of Thornbolt and Rosavelda Durst to show you where the basement is. You make your way downstairs with a werewolf quickly tracking you as you head down into the crypts below. You find yourselves going down a wooden spiral staircase from the attic. A narrow tunnel stretches from your left and to your right, and all around you, you can constantly hear this almost ethereal chanting going on around you. Despite the best efforts of everyone in the party, none of you are able to determine where the sound itself is coming from. So you enter into a crypt-like area. You see two ways before you. You can either head left or right. Where would you like to go?
I mean,
I don't even see myself.
Wait, now I can see me.
I say to the party because I'm kind of simple. Wait, I'm pretty simple, right?
I mean, you're whatever you want to be.
I'm gonna look at my character sheet.
For some reason, I'm feeling
Yes,
ready.
my intellect is 8. So I will say, hey guys,
Hello.
from what I know, right is right, and right is always right. So I feel like we should go right.
Yes, that exactly.
I disagree.
So you think left is right?
No, right is right. Right.
Okay, exactly.
Right
So right
is
is the right way to
right.
go.
Okay.
Right is right.
I'm so confused.
Right is right.
What are these words?
I guess we're
What
going
is
right.
happening?
Then as you guys turn
I
right,
don't know what's brand. Let's go.
Why are you correct or leaving? I do not understand.
as you guys turn right, you find yourselves quickly among what is kind of like a crossroads. To your left and right, you can see what looks like crypts, places where bodies are held, and what looks like maybe a dining room up ahead. Where would you like to go?
And that's from us going to the right.
Can I investigate the crypt?
Sure. Would you like to go to the crypt on your left or on your right?
I guess it. Whatever this one over here. That's the only one I can see.
I'm
There's
going
one on the outside as
to
well.
follow, and I will check the other side of the crypt.
Okay.
Can I go over to like the?
You said there was a
middle?
dining room?
Right.
Oh, Boop is
I
here.
want to check inside of one of the coffins for some reason. Just to like
As you
make
walk
sure
into
something
the crypt
doesn't
area,
pop out.
you can see that there are, in total, 2 crypts in here, of 2 stone coffins. They are currently sealed. To the left of you, you see a crypt labeled for Thorn, and to the right, you see a crypt labeled for Rose.
Darn.
Thorn and roses, huh? Well, typically roses smell nice, so
Salad knows what the roses are, so
That's
salad
true.
would
That's true.
go for roses.
I think roses are nicer than thorns.
Thorns are on roses.
Yeah, but
This,
which part do you want to interact with? The rose part or the thorn part?
The thorn.
Mm-hmm.
You want to interact with the thorn?
Yep. Just because.
mean-
I don't
Just
want the
because.
pork thing inside of me.
Say again, Boop.
a little bit of pain doesn't hurt anyone.
Pointy thing inside of me.
I
You
do
want
like
the
the
pointy
fancy.
things out of you, or you want pointy things in you?
Yeah,
Oh.
your voice changer keeps cutting out.
Yeah.
You're very hard to hear.
Anyway, so you got the two crypts. Are you trying to open one? Are you trying to investigate one? What are you trying to do?
I
Scratch
wanted
the
to
map
investigate them to
Sure.
see if there's treasure or whatever.
Oh,
Go
yeah.
ahead and roll an investigation check for me.
Yeah, first campaign, I raided I created the graves, and I was evil.
Where is my character? I can't open my fucking...
You're below me. You're under me.
You do it,
right.
and you're a hero.
Yeah, lots of people.
Well, I
really-
still want to like just break the crypt.
Whoopee.
I have a crowbar if you want to use it.
For the
No,
sake
no,
of
I have
arguments-
like, what do I have? I have pretty good strength. She have strength of 16 and have a +5, so she should be okay to break the crypt. But I don't think it'd be a good idea.
I want to check to see if there's any. Go ahead. Sorry,
Yeah,
Joker.
for the sake of argument, we stopped in the attic, and we're walking down here, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you
Yeah.
just put us down here.
Yep.
If I had stopped where I knew the door was for the third level, would I have heard the so-called beast? Or would it have walked out of that third level? I don't know. So I think it's third level technically.
Yeah, the last time you heard him was when you came in through the secret door that you couldn't find originally.
I know, but we would have had to walk back down past that doorway to get to here, right?
We'd already done that last week, yes. Do you want a
We
reminder
never
what you
actually
did?
we never actually walked down.
Okay.
That's
Then,
why I'm asking.
as-
Would I have heard him through the invisible door, searching for us, or going somewhere else in the house after the fact?
you could still hear him searching that floor for you. It seems he could
Okay.
smell where you are, but he can't find the source of the
Okay.
smell.
That's all. That's all I've done. Fine.
Yeah.
What do you mean he can smell? I made him smell like skunk.
But it would have
Yeah,
gone
that-
away eventually. Doesn't
Okay.
last forever.
Yeah, it does.
You've
It's
never been in
nice.
a room full of a bunch of bodybuilders all on protein.
Okay. Bay, with a 10 investigation, you look towards the crypt and you can see that the crypt is actually empty. It has never been opened and wouldn't take much to open it,
Okay.
but it doesn't look like anything was ever buried here in the first place.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell y'all, maybe we shouldn't be robbing the place that might be have undead in it.
It's fine.
I mean, there's.
You
Yeah,
can do
I
what
was a
you
little
want,
bit,
but
like,
I'm not
worried.
contributing to this.
I was a
I
little
want
bit worried
to-
to see if like something would pop out, so I wanted to make sure that they were secure. But if they're secure, I don't really want to.
Well, we
open
could secure them
anyways.
better, but popping the lids does not seem like a good idea. We're already being
Yeah.
chased by something.
Exactly.
Well, with my Boop's understanding of the semi-werewolf, I don't think we need more things to chase us in other areas in this hallway.
Mm-hmm.
But if you guys want to rob the place, you go ahead.
Hello,
I don't wanna
Disco.
rub-
Well, I'm totally down to go ahead and check out the dining room now.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
see
I'm
if
gonna
there's-
continue down.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Check the diner.
I'm sorry, what did you say was on this side? I can't see anything. Is this more
There's
crypts?
another crypt in there.
Oh, they don't show up on the map, that's why.
So the two that you saw in front of you were for Fawn and Rose. And the two here, you see that the names for these ones have actually been finished carved. And you can see Gustave and Elizabeth.
Oh, I actually don't see crypts like the other side. It must be a wall issue. That's fine.
Yes, they
doesn't
are
matter.
locked away, these two.
Okay, I don't care then.
Yeah, the other two weren't locked away because they were empty, whereas these two have actually had stone seals put on them to
I
stop
will-
You said
you.
the name. You said one
I'll
of the
make
name was
note of the
Gustav.
names. I'll make note of the names, but that's about all I'm going to do.
Okay.
So this one here is Gustave, and this one here is Elizabeth.
That's the
parents of the
children.
Was Rose, and this one was Fawn.
Oh, okay. I see.
if the parents are on this side and Rose and Thorn are the other side, do those caskets or coffins or whatever, I can't remember what you said they were called, crypts, are they full adult-sized? Or would they be smaller-ish? The actual coffin parts of them would be, say, childlike size.
They are childlike, yes.
So the children never made it to the basement. Somebody entombed the parents already, and the parents brought in, I think it was 4 people down here from last week.
Mm-hmm.
So somebody went out of the way to put the parents away, and never bothered went back up for the children's bodies. And if I remember correctly, Moons, didn't you grab the children's bones?
I did.
This technically would be their gravesite for their family.
Okay, yeah.
If you wanted to open them in that case and they're actually empty, this would be their proper resting place.
Would that be okay, Sketch, if I can do that? I have a...
Sure. Go ahead and roll an athletics check. So you can get the crypt open to place in the bodies.
I will help him now that I don't plan on robbing the place.
You need a lot of help.
Advantage.
There you go.
18, mate. More than
Why is it red? Why is it red for him?
just because the first one was red, that's all.
Oh.
So, as you lift the stone slab that's holding the crypt down, you open it up to reveal that it is indeed empty.
Then yeah, these are their these are their family crypts. So this is where they were supposed to be interred.
Okay.
If you wanted to leave their bodies anywhere, this would be the place.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'll go ahead and I'll do. The larger one was the daughter, right?
Yes.
Yeah, she's the older by several years.
I'll go ahead and I'll lay the larger one in the Rose casket, and then I'll lay the younger one in the Thorn casket.
Roosevelda
That's the smaller
and Thornbolt, so that's why it's Rose and Thorn.
Mm-hmm.
Can
That
you
does make
go
sense.
ahead and roll for me a religion check as you inter the bodies?
Could I go ahead and give myself guidance?
Yes, you can.
By the way, future reference, do I need to declare guidance before I roll?
Depends on what version of guidance you're using. Are you using new guidance or old guidance?
Oh.
I have just said you may as well do it as a reaction because the bonus action's a pain in the ass. That is how the game plays in like Baldur's Gate 3, and it works a lot better in my opinion.
So new guidance.
So as long as you can touch the target, you are free to use guidance.
I'm gonna touch myself, guys.
Oh, hell no.
Why?
So you're blending them together? I don't have guidance and I'm not gonna get it, but
Yeah, some blending.
well,
So
that's
like,
right.
unlike
I'll
the
listen.
game,
Just curious.
it's not ranged. So
okay, I'm just curious.
as long as you're near, essentially.
Alright, brought it up to even 10. It's fine.
That's not that bad.
Would I be able to investigate the graves and see like a little bit more about them to see if we can like figure out about the bodies? Like
About
what
to say,
happened?
you can investigate me anytime, honey.
No.
And the stream is canceled.
Oh my God,
I'm
no.
part gay.
Well,
I like guys.
I like girls though.
Okay. As you inter both bodies, the spirits of Rose and Thorn appear before you once again. You can see them mouthing something, though you can't quite make it out what it is. And inside both of the tombs, 2 pieces of something appears.
I will pick them up.
Seem to be offering them to you.
What they are first?
Yeah.
yeah.
We
You
don't know what they are though.
pick up something very odd. In Fawn's grave is a very long piece of what kind of looks like wood, but somehow also metallic in nature. And in Rose's, almost looks like a sword guard of some kind.
Do I see this?
Oh, so it's almost like a
Yeah,
short
you see this?
sheath.
So if I see this, do they look like they fit together? One would be a sword guard, the other one's metallic wood.
Go
Like a-
ahead
like a
and roll
blade.
a Arcana check, please.
And I want to go ahead and have Flump assist with that too.
Whoever has Arcana, I think they said that.
Yeah, Flump is going to. I want to ask Flump if they know anything about this.
That's not bad.
Okay. You might not even need Flump's
I didn't think
assistance.
I'd pull anything off there.
As you look at this item, you can see that these do seem to have to go together somehow.
I will inform
However-
Moons of that because he has it.
Simply putting them together doesn't seem to work. There is still a component missing
Fair enough.
that would keep these two things together.
Okay. With my background in smithing, would I be able to go ahead and realize what that piece is that we're missing?
Are you proficient in Arcana and smithing tools?
I'm not, but I have Flump who's proficient in Arcana, and I am proficient in smithing tools.
Yeah, that sounds like it's logical. Yeah, that works. Yeah, everybody's
Then
saying
I
yes.
will give you a normal flat roll on this.
Just to.
Um,
Oh, sorry.
what am I
What's it?
rolling?
Arcana
And
check
this will
and,
be.
Smith.
I'm gonna go for.
Be more smithing than anything, wouldn't it be? Because you're looking for a missing piece.
Yeah, because
Presumably-
he's the
presumably.
magical component that's missing. So I'm gonna go with your smithing tools with.
Ooh, nice.
Oh, well, I was about to say intelligence, so yeah, that works.
That was
20.
really good.
That was a nice roll. Good job, good job.
Mhm.
So you look at the two pieces, and you can see that this seemed to have been snapped intentionally at one point. Your smithing eyes can see where the join between the wood blade-like thing and the sword handle has actually been intentionally snapped. There is a small section that is missing. That section, you would know as a very intelligent smith, is almost like a magical core to a wand, but it's been using the sword to join it together.
You're a wizard.
So you'll need to find this other piece in order to reforge it.
We're
And
missing
you
the
s-
kinks.
And you said these two pieces appeared when the bodies were laid to rest.
Yeah.
Oh. Upon seeing this and him, actually, I don't know if he tells me that, but I know we're missing a piece of some type, and I'm not a smith of any nature. But if they both appeared when the bodies went in, I hate to say it, but the missing piece, or two pieces that might fit into to make one piece that connects us all together, might be with the parents.
I was actually thinking of maybe checking the other graves.
I mean, they've already been interred though, so I mean that's a little more ghoulish.
If the
But
piece
if
was
you want,
broken, was the piece broken before, like whenever the parents died, or was the piece broken, like I'm not sure if they all died at the same time.
no, they couldn't have because the parents came down here and the children were left in the attic for a time
Right.
period of probably being alive, and who knows, they probably died up there after the parents came down here, long after,
Yeah.
from what they told us, anyways.
With Flump's memory, would I possibly be able to go ahead and get information from Flump as to what was mouthed from the children? He's proficient in Arcana, History, and Religion.
He wasn't up there.
There is a specific feat that would allow you to do that.
Dang it, okay.
So I will allow him to make an intelligence check at disadvantage to see if he can make it out.
Observant.
Yes, it is.
God, I need a life.
We appreciate you always.
Oh,
hell yeah.
Natural 20 at
What is that?
first. So
still not bad. Still not bad.
then you hear them speak to you, thanking you, and asking if you can find their little brother.
The no-name brother for the rattle I own, or I have.
Yep.
Can we do an Arcana
shit.
check on the rattle?
If I shake the rattle, does it sound like there's more than one piece inside,
Ooh.
or is it one solid something rolling around in there?
You shake the rattle and it makes no noise whatsoever.
Not much of a rattle.
Not much of a rattle at all.
I was about to say the same.
Well, it didn't have his name because the child was stillborn, so they never gave it a name, which more common back in the day. But a rattle's only a rattle if there's something rattling. How thick is the platinum that makes up this rattle? Can I tell? If I like tap it against the wall, does it sound hollow?
Roll an investigation check.
Ooh.
You knock it against the wall and doesn't sound hollow. It sounds pretty solid. Whatever the ball is on the end.
I use it to knock my enemies out.
It's a baby club.
Yeah.
It's baby's first club.
Baby club, 1d4 fluster.
Well, it's a baby's club, so it's like 1d2.
I want Tentacle to go ahead and do an Arcana check on it and see if it might be this magic core that we're looking for.
Go ahead and roll an Arcana check, please.
Don't you need to detect magical stuff?
He's looking for traces of magic or some sort of indication that it's magical. As Tentacle looks over it, you see one of his tendrils come out and it grips the rattle and suddenly just whacks it against the wall.
I wouldn't have given it up, but...
Orb on the end shatters. And what you are left with is what looks like a small spike made of the same material as the blade.
I'll pick it up. I'll Moons to hold his weird new two objects together like they should fit. As a smith, he should make it out. And can I find a place to put this either between the two pieces or on top of to pin them together like a roast and a toothpick, or is this going inside the blade part?
It will fix the two, I think, together.
Look at the
Moons would know. I don't know because he's a smith.
holster of the sword itself, and you can see that as you place the small spike in first, it then starts to glow with a faint ethereal light, and you can see the same light on the other end of the blade as they suddenly stick together, almost as if they were always one piece before, but something separated them by force.
Well, it didn't have the name I wanted anyway, so the rattle was useless to me.
Yeah, I mean, you figured that out a lot faster than I thought you would. I was like, yeah, they won't get this for a while. Oh, okay. Sure.
Well.
My bad. I don't know what you want me to do here.
It's fine. It's fine. You got it just quicker than I expected. That's my fault.
I was looking for the rattle and looking for these unnamed people that may still be alive, but no name, solid-ish. What the hell you want me to do with it? The family's dead.
I have just added into your inventory a weapon called Longspike.
I would put that away until we have time to properly look it over, because I mean it's found in a semi-dead cursed house. Who knows if it's cursed as well?
Yeah.
Or did I ruin something else for you, Sketch?
Maybe.
You should have been fine.
Oh God,
You're fine.
I'm gonna mute.
Well.
It's fine. You managed. Okay.
Well, I would tell him to put away. I advise him. He doesn't have to do anything I say. I advise him to put away until we at least have a proper time to do it, because right now is not the time.
Yeah. I'll go and I'll put it away for now.
I'm gonna go into the table thingy, lunchroom, dining room.
Okay.
You said? I don't know.
Yep, looks like a lunchroom, from what you can tell.
Floppy Joes.
Okay. As you go into
did I find something?
So, you enter into what looks like a small hall with a plain wooden table. There are long benches on either side, and you can see moldy humanoid bones laying all around in the dirt. You see nothing of value, no food left out, just a grotesque laying of bones that are moldy everywhere.
Is there a layer of dust all over everything too?
No.
So can we determine how fresh these bones were? Like they're molding, but like that means that there was some organic material on them to mold, right?
Roll a survival check for me.
Well, last I checked, bones don't mold by themselves without some meat on them. Nice.
Son of a bitch.
Last game we couldn't roll over a 10. Nothing but 20s.
Clearly, karma is favoring you tonight.
I think you just
So-
turned off your cheating mod.
Exactly.
Yeah,
You
you
pick
forgot
up.
to turn it on.
You pick up the bone and you start to look through it. You immediately recognize that the bone itself is quite fresh, and what immediately looked like mold is more like some kind of digestive juice that's been left all over the bones.
Oh, gross.
All right.
Bone juice.
Are these bones all stacked in the same spot, or do they seem like they were brought? Like, are they all stacked in the same spot, or is it like spread out throughout the room?
There seems to be like 2 or 3 piles of them.
Oh crap, that makes it harder.
Noticing what Moons is doing and noticing what he sees. I look straight up. Is there anything up
Yeah.
there?
You look straight up. Roll a perception check as you look up.
Oh, God.
I don't know
there's
how
something
high
on
the
the
ceiling
ceilings.
is if something's living up there.
Would I be able to check out like what the goop is on the bones in the meantime?
Oh, not bad.
Acid.
Yeah.
It's stomach acid.
Oh,
Roll.
it's just stomach acid?
Yeah, that's pretty much what it is. Digestive juice. As you look
Yum.
up, you see the face of a giant monster looming down. Now, I'm joking. There doesn't seem to be anything up there.
It's still a monster, but it's a teeny bitty little spider.
All
You see a
these.
Titan from Attack on Titan just glaring at you.
Yay, that would be fun.
I run
That'll be
away
a-
with weird
Right.
swinging arms just like them, and I imitate them.
From the piles of bones, since there are 3 piles, is it 3? Would I be able to discern if it's like 3 complete, like sets of bones for a corpse, or would it be like a whole bunch of bodies in those piles?
They are quite well digested.
Okay.
So go ahead
never
and
mind.
roll a medicine check at disadvantage.
Oh, the streak is broken.
Okay, 9. You can lay out the bones. There are seemingly a lot missing. You don't find any copies of any bones. Whether or not they're from the same skeleton, maybe, maybe not.
So we remember how there were supposed to be 4 bodies that were brought down here.
It was 4, right?
It was 4.
Wait,
It was
I
in
think
4
there
or
was
5, I
4.
can't remember.
There were 4 people in a painting that transformed into different animals.
It's just no, the semi-ghost child said their parents brought, I believe, 4 people down here.
Yes.
Okay, so
All right. My thing is like their bones were completely dry, or their bones were not fresh. So why is it that these bones are fresh? Either they were kept alive, or maybe they were actually like these are new bodies.
whose bones weren't fresh?
The children's bones. Were the children's bones like
Fresh.
fresh?
Yeah,
Were they?
fresh kids bone.
No, the children's bones were distinctly quite old. You could feel the brittleness in them. If they weren't handled too well, they could have quite easily crumbled.
Were they fresh or microwave ready?
So yeah, the children's bones were not fresh.
All right, guys. So, shoot, I don't even know really what to discern from this. I just know that there's something very weird going on, guys. I'm not the smartest guy in the bunch. I only got wisdom. So,
Wisdom's a form of intelligence.
Yeah.
true.
Don't put yourself down.
Don't put your finger in the electrical outlet. That's wisdom.
Right.
That is wisdom.
Don't piss on the
That's not
electrical
a
fence. That's intelligence.
No, I think wisdom is watching someone else put their penis in the
Ah.
electrical socket and knowing not to do it.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
True.
But all right. So, I will say that we probably should go ahead and keep together, but keep looking around and keep an eye and ear out for anything kind of screwy, gang. I don't think we should separate.
I got a phone call from my mechanic in a sec.
And
Okay,
then he
no
separates from us.
He's like, I got a phone call from my mechanic, and you're like, mechanic? What the hell is that?
Is this
I didn't realize you had a prosthesis.
Is this a door?
That is not a door. You see a closet in that corner.
I'm going in
It's
the
a door.
closet.
Oh God, not again! Every single time.
I'm joining Bay in the closet.
Oh no.
Okay, so Bay, as you walk over to the closet, then. Give me a moment. Okay. And as you walk over to the closet, I need you to roll initiative.
Oh dear.
Just Zombae?
Yep, just Zombae for now.
How do I roll initiative?
1 sec, I can do it for you. 1 sec.
Just
Just
did
need
it.
to grab a. There you go, you got it.
3, 5. Wow.
Monsters. There's a specific one I need. There
No,
he is.
Hellard, I think I want myself to suffer. I keep going in closets.
There you go.
When you already came out of the closet.
I know.
Okay. Right. Wishes to roll initiative as well. Where's initiative? Why have I lost where initiative is now? God damn it. Fine, I can do it from here. Right.
There's no initiative going on today.
So, Zombae, as you walk over to the cupboard, you are very quick to notice that there is a small, kind of worm-like creature hanging from the ceiling, and it immediately lunges at you as you get close. It is first to move, so it is going to attack you first with its beak.
Rude.
Sorry, did I miss something?
Oh,
Just me.
Zombae decided to jump in the fight.
We're in a fight?
Yeah.
Zombae.
On her, no,
Zombae.
Zombae,
right
on her own.
Yeah, great to fight.
Oh, because I was
Just-
gonna say, well, before you it doesn't change anything, but you know the bones and all that stuff. We still have to solve the mystery of the no dust. But okay.
Listen, I just went towards the closet.
So, luckily, and I'm not sure how Bay has an AC of 18, but Bay
I don't
has
know
an 18.
either.
How the fuck do you have an AC of 18?
I
Oh,
don't
yeah,
know.
because you're a cleric. That's why.
Oh yeah.
I
It's like,
forgot
don't
about that.
worry about it. Just
She's got scale mail and a shield, so that as the cleric walks over, suddenly this creature lunges at her and attempts to bite her. She manages to smack it to the side of her shield and has a turn before everyone else is able to react and join the fight. What would you like to do, Zomba?
So wait. What level are we? We're still level 2.
We're
right?
level 2
Okay.
with no spell
The
slots.
best level.
With no spell slots.
We have the spell slots, but we don't have any actual spells to go in them.
I always forget what this one is because it's not typed in on here, so give me 1 second.
You know, every time Zomba goes in the closet, there's always something trying to get in her.
Yeah.
Right?
It is
A
what
word
it
of
is.
radiance. You utter a divine word, and burning radiance erupts from you. Each creature of your choice that you can see within range must succeed a Constitution saving throw or take 1d6 radiant damage.
Alright,
Range is 5 feet. VM, and a holy symbol, which I assume you got, obviously.
I could have sworn we'd done it in, but okay. How much damage is it?
1d6
There you go.
until level 5, and then it's 2d6.
What the f-
You know
It
what?
also it has to make a Constitution saving throw, or it's a sucker save spell.
That is a 12, and
I
the spell
heard-
DC
I don't know
is a
what it's
13. So you do 1 whole damage to the creature.
Well, that's
It's
something.
one more than we had before.
Exactly.
We're one more point
And
towards
now-
victory.
Everyone else can join combat.
So she's the only one that got a turn?
Yeah, it was
She got a
just
surprise round, okay.
yeah, it was kind of a surprise round,
Okay.
but because she wasn't surprised, she was able to act, whereas no one else was around to realize that something going on.
Yep, I'm fine. I wasn't here.
I
took a
was
phone call.
with
My
Bay.
choice.
That is true. Jade was with
Dang,
me.
how did I roll a fucking?
True, let me just
freaking
check
one?
your passive perception. Your passive perception would be...
It's not on these character sheets. You have to write it in manually.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's why
That
I'm just working
fucking
it out.
Pissed me off so much.
Your passive perception would actually be 13. It is kind of on here. If you look to the right, there's a number of brackets. That is
Right
your
of
passive.
what?
To the right of your acrobatics, animal handling, and all that.
Okay.
That is passive.
Oh.
So ZeTian, you would actually be able to go first as well, so I'll let you have a quick attack as well. What would you like to do?
Acrobatics is passive perception.
Swing. I'll
Mhm.
swing
Oh,
my sword
cool.
to it.
Okay.
I mean,
ahead
not
and roll
sword,
to
my glaive.
Roll to attack then.
I didn't realize that was passive. Nice to know.
Okay, 15. 15 just hits
I don't want to stop.
as you do
that.
10 damage to this creature.
That's dead.
Yeah.
Then we enter combat proper. Bup, you are the first to move.
Ah, yes. I am going to.
Creature
Stab
with attack roll. Creature takes extra. Is this a surprise attack?
He had a 5 originally. It is not a surprise attack, but I believe yours is slightly different. Let me just reread your one. Hang on. So I think yours is just if you go before.
If it hasn't taken a turn, you will have to take extra 2d6.
Yep. That is an extra 2d6. Yes, it would be a surprise attack.
Can you roll extra 2d6?
There you go.
Nice.
So you do an extra 9 points of damage. It is, however, still alive. Is the music loud enough, by the way? This one
Yeah.
just sounds quiet to me.
No, it's
Yeah,
good.
okay. Okay. Then Bup, you're up.
Barely. Does it have eyes?
No.
No. I'm just gonna stab it then.
Go ahead and run up to it and roll to attack. A 9 does not hit. As you fly towards this creature, rapier in hand, you thrust out to try and hit it. As your thrust misses, as you go for what you thought was an eye, but was actually just a bit of fluff that was on its head.
I know. And let me see something about myself. La 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 la.
Oh, Bay, I keep meaning to mention. Why
Yeah.
didn't you press F11?
What do you mean F11? F11 on what? What?
Full screen.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
Rather than have your bookmark, yeah, just saying.
I don't care. There's nothing on there that's bad.
I'm just saying it would look better, you know? Just saying. Yeah. Sorry,
Yeah.
Are you moving away your bonus action, Bub?
I'm actually gonna fly above it.
Okay. So you fly above it. Salad, you're up.
Yippee. If I'm in the corner, I'm not. I'm like, I'm here. Is that technically 5 feet or is that 10 feet?
That would technically be 5 feet. In melee
okay.
combat, that would where it would be considered half cover, so it would get a +2 to ACC. Unless you've got like a reach weapon, which then I ignore it because it's a reach weapon.
Right. So if I use the spear, it doesn't get a bonus.
No.
Okay. Then I spear attack. Hiya.
Roll to attack.
Great.
11 does not hit.
This isn't
I'm
how
gonna-
it works.
My bonus action is my unarmed strike, right? I think.
Yep.
To do the
Roll to
yeah,
punch.
okay. Punch time.
I don't
Goddamn.
have naughty
Nope.
bookmarks.
You do not hit.
I did nothing. Yay.
As you
Just
guys run
like
up,
me.
you watch as Salad quickly thrusts out with his spear and then, like, tries to land a punch. But this creature is very strange. Whilst it kind of looks snake-like, it moves in this really irregular pattern and is really difficult to hit. It is
This is
now
luck.
its turn.
I think I used up all of our luck.
It is going to continue to attack what's in front of it. It is going for its full multi-attack this time.
One attack? That's as multi as it gets, right? Just one attack?
Yep. That's 14, so that misses, so it cannot lead up with his beat.
The hell's that effect?
I don't like the fact that zombies attack now.
What?
Dawn,
Why?
you're up.
Huge attack. Imagine for me from
can't-
last campaign to this campaign. I got like half my AC from last campaign.
Yeah, but now Zombae has the AC, and she's the one that always walks into things.
True.
That's true.
That is true.
I feel so naked out here.
Still
I
can
was
give us
gonna
a show,
like
Daddy.
jump over the table and kind of like take both my swords in both hands and just like jump at it to attack it.
Sure. Go ahead and roll to attack.
I rolled
Yeah.
both of them, right?
Yes. So if you remember, we use the 1D&D rules for one-handeds because they're fucking useless otherwise. So you get the
Yeah.
attack, and you still keep your bonus action. Both of those hit. So as Dawn quickly sees what's going on, she jumps onto the table and jumps over Bay with swords drawn. She flourishes them quickly and then cuts multiple times, and the creature dies.
Woo! So skilled.
Hell yeah.
I want to keep an eye out for
Make
any other
shockers,
creatures that. Did that creature make any discernible sounds or any specific noise as they moved?
It did make kind of a sussy noise, not gonna lie.
Not particularly. If anything, it was incredibly stealthy. No one noticed it until Bay was literally underneath the thing.
Okay.
What is Bay in closets?
I don't
Almost like
know.
it's a
Dude.
magical creature designed by a wizard that was specifically for stealth.
Almost.
Um,
Maybe.
I want to see about harvesting parts from it. I don't know.
Okay. You want to try and harvest?
Before anyone moves, can I like check around to see if I can find more of these insects,
You can fly, right? Awesome.
enemy, whatever?
Okay. You go ahead and roll a perception check to see if you can spot any of them, and I will go over harvesting. Okay, so we are using Helena's Guide to Monsters, and it has rules on harvesting. So harvesting living creatures and even undead creatures is actually a thing that you can do now if you so wish.
Mhm.
So, in this case,
harvesting moons.
you will be making... let me just double check what this creature's type is again. Pretty sure I remember it, but I just wanted to double check. Yes. So this would be considered a monstrosity. Therefore, you'd need to make a survival check in order to carve the creature up. Is there any particular parts you think are going to be useful?
Can I assist him? But because I'm looking for something specific, not a part. I would like
Sure.
to. I would like to also inform. Can you cut the belly open to see if there's any more bones in there? Specifically to see if they match the bones outside.
Sure.
Yeah, I can absolutely do that. At the same time, I'll go ahead and I haven't even taken a look at the. I'm going to go ahead and be trying to harvest the skin, or actually, what does Tentacle think that would be good parts to harvest? I mean, it's another beast. Why not ask the beast?
Yeah. Go ahead and roll for me a... let's think. Are you looking for kind of magical components or parts that could be useful in general?
I'm looking for parts that can be used for crafting, like, since I'm a smith, I'm going to be looking for things that I can use to be crafted into like weapons or armor, stuff like that.
Okay.
I guess more so useful stuff, I guess.
Go ahead and roll for me a general intelligence check.
On Flump?
Yeah.
This doesn't really solve the question of why there's no dust anywhere. Unless the monster's eating dust.
Hmm. Making sure to get something up. Where has it gone from me? Sorry, just one moment. Just need to grab something up. It has
Take your time.
disappeared. Yes. Okay. It's saying that it should be here, but it's not. That's weird. Okay.
Eat the brain. Could be tasty. Could be tasty.
Here it is.
Brains.
Okay, so what did you get for your roll? 20. So, with this creature, the flesh is fairly obvious. Most monstrosities are edible. They're not particularly tasty. They are considered incredibly gamey. Eyes are normally quite a good one, but this creature doesn't seem to have those. And their blood can often be used as basis for potions, because monstrosities often are born from some kind of magic. You can also tell that this creature, its tentacles could be used for dry rations. You could dry them straight and basically eat them straight as is. And its beak. There's a few useful pieces, and most of it would be used to make rations.
Okay.
Are there any particular pieces you were going for?
So, while also checking the stomach, I will go for the beak and the skin.
Joker, this is the way we've been
Provided-
recording for the past few sessions. It's fine.
I know, but you're only on session 3?
It's okay. You can see the dice roll on the screen.
I know, but it doesn't. Okay, whatever. I'm just saying you're covering up the entire thing of what it says you're doing.
I know I'm covering up chat.
Okay.
Okay. So, can you roll for me a survival check as you cut out each piece for me with
Here, I want to go ahead and
Dessel
jump
helping you?
guidance.
Go ahead and make it an at advantage.
Okay.
And a forward guidance, Jesus. 15 only. Okay.
So 19 in total.
So 19 in total. So you managed to get hold of, and I would write this down somewhere as I read it out for you, a Greek flesh, 4 tentacles, and a beak. You don't find anything that resembles kind of innards in this creature. Like, you don't see anything like heart or liver or anything like that, which can often be quite useful for medicines. But as you split open its stomach, you don't find any bones.
Okay.
Fuck. I don't think this is what killed everything.
Would the acid that's inside this stomach, this creature's stomach, be similar to the ones that are on the bones? From what I've
This
observed.
is going to be a lot harder to do without any sort of materials or tools to check. In this
Okay.
case, This would be a nature check at disadvantage, unless you have some sort of tool that could help you out.
No, sadly, I only got smithing and cooking tools.
Well, didn't you say these bones were fresh? Are there any bones that are semi-clean?
There are cleaner ones than others.
If
Why?
I pick one up and stab it into the stomach innards, do they come out looking the same? Roughly.
Roll a perception check.
I mean, without
You're
any
looking whether
tools,
it looks the same.
without any tools or anything, so.
You pick up a cleaner bone, you stick it into the stomach acid, and you try comparing the two. They don't look the same.
Fuck me.
Okay. Okay. So yeah, we're looking for something else, which is fine. That's fine.
I'm gonna immediately stab the wall with my rapier. Does it bleed?
As
And
you
the
stab
floor.
the wall with your rapier breaks into 1,000 pieces. No, I'm joking.
Yeah.
You stab the wall. No, this place is made entirely of stone.
Yeah, well, I'll leave
Did
you
I
some
find
concern.
something with my checking of the surroundings?
As you check the surroundings, as this is all now finished, there are no other creatures like this nearby. This seems like it might have just been a random creature that managed to make its way down here somehow. Kind of like a rodent, but a monster.
D&D rodents, 15
Yep.
feet tall.
Okay. Having looked around this room, you don't see anything else of note, but you do see two doors exiting from this room. You see a hallway down here, and a hallway over here.
I'm gonna look at the one closest to me, which would be, I guess, the one where my avatar is. I'm not gonna go through it, just to look through it.
Sure. Okay.
Can't see shit. Oh,
You look down the hallway and you can hear what sounds like maybe droplets of water or something coming from really far away down this corridor. You can see it goes a little deeper than the rest of the basement that you're in, but it's incredibly dark and you can't see much.
Even
wanna
with
check the
my
one?
dark, even with
I'm
my
just
dark
gonna make
sight.
sure that- Yeah, I didn't think so. For some reason, it's put a door there, and it shouldn't be a door there. There we go. Just gonna
So
make
if
sure
I-
that there is
Sorry,
a...
go ahead.
Just having a quick look. It's accidentally put in a couple of walls where there shouldn't be walls, kind of thing.
okay, now I can see a little better. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, there you go.
I can see clearly.
Just those
now.
Yeah, so you can hear the dripping of water or something down in that location. Other than that, you don't see anything.
Anybody see anything on the other side?
I'll go ahead and I'll check with
I'm
Flump
looking down
on
the
other
other
side.
side, and I can't tell
Okay.
yet.
I also want to keep an eye on the walls to see if there's anything on there that's not wood. Or sorry, that's not stone.
Sure. I will keep a mindful eye on that for you and use your passive for it as you're moving around. Okay, so if you click off your token, Bay, you should see everyone's view.
I
So
see.
you can see the blind sight from
Yeah.
Salad. Okay, so where was I? Ah, yes. So Moon's Bup and Mr. Tentacle goes down south, and you guys find yourselves in a crossroads. You can see left, right, and down. To the right, you can also hear the dripping of water. However, you can also hear that the ghostly chanting gets stronger down this direction.
I'm gonna go that way, but stealthily, like silently, to try and figure out what's going on down there without being noticed.
Okay.
Without,
roll
without
a check.
realizing what she is doing, is there any air coming from this side that I'm standing at? Like an airflow, like it leads outwards? Because I hear water in a cave-ish scenario.
Thank you for the follow.
Roll
Well-
a survival check, and Moon's roll a stealth check.
Boop actually rolls a stealth check. I haven't said that I'm gonna do anything yet.
Oh, sorry, Boop. Yeah, sorry, I missaid. Okay. So, but
I don't know why I wouldn't let you comment.
Okay.
I also
Welcome, Tam. How's it going?
So I'll start off with Dessel with his survival check. You don't feel anything coming your way that would feel like a fresh air draft. It's all very musty and very kind of stale air. There doesn't seem to be much airflow down here. But for you, as you stealth around and you start to follow the noise, you turn right at the crossroads, you see another set of stairs to your left. The sound getting stronger and stronger as it descends deeper into this crypt.
Do you want to tell us? Tell us what you're finding, or I want to go ahead and let the group know that the chanting that we're hearing is coming from this corridor. It's coming from this area.
I'm gonna go on my own and try to figure out what this chanting is before going back to the group.
I was thinking of checking this hallway. I don't know if anybody wants to come along.
Which one?
I will come along.
Is it the best idea for us to split up?
Well, I don't
Yeah,
know what
why
I don't
not?
know what Bup's doing, but I'm.
I
laying
kind of
out to
want to
whoever's
check
still in the
this
with me.
room.
I just wanna follow the sound, figure out what's making it, and come back to the group. I'm not gonna engage with anything.
Well, sometimes it's not that you're trying to engage with it; it might want to engage with you.
That's true.
True.
But I will go ahead and I will
Define
follow.
safer.
I'll follow Diesel with the corridor that they want to go down.
I just hear dripping of water, stale air. There's no exit by the feel of the air. And I don't hear anything, but so it might be worth checking it out. Might be a dead end and just turn around.
Right. But at least we
Which is
explored
better
it.
to know. I mean, if we have to run out of here like a bat out of hell, I wouldn't know where the exits are.
Well, it's better to go explore in like a few people than one.
Well, that's why I put it to whatever's left of the room of group of people.
Yep.
As you guys are talking and discussing where you're going, you all start to look around and realize that your lovely wolf companion has suddenly disappeared.
Oh no.
Lovely wolf companion.
Now, which one of us was the wolf companion?
Sully.
Solely.
Yep.
Ah,
Did her internet fail?
I
Nah.
was wondering who beeped out of here.
Yeah, she's experiencing the storm. So.
She's needing a moment, so.
Okay.
You said
Sorry,
you hear
operated
dripping
into
water.
the story.
You said there's dripping water?
There's dripping
Yes.
water on my side, but I haven't.
There's
And no
also-
airflow. So
Salad is gonna go towards the sound of the dripping water.
Well, there's also we also hear water
Definitely.
on the other corridor that
oh,
Boop
okay.
went down to as well.
But
Well,
then
I don't
Boop hear
that
more.
too far.
You hear the water
Chanting?
coming from this way, Boop.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
want to go
okay.
this way.
Also, I'm if Dessel will let Salad go in front, I'm gonna also cast my Mask of the Wild, and yeah.
You want to go in front?
Become
Go in
darkness.
front. I'm not gonna stop you.
Yep. Okay.
So are we splitting the party then?
Apparently.
Yep.
Okay.
I mean, it's everybody and then Bob.
Like I said, I can't speak for Bup, but I already put it to the group, and I already said I'm going this way. And if everybody else took off the other way, I can't stop.
I guess I'm like,
Okay. ZeTian, where are you
So-
heading?
oh,
I'm following Dessel.
Okay. So Bay is on her own
Okay.
currently.
I'm going to
Buff
go
is
ahead.
out.
Crap. All right, since Diesel has that many people, I'm going to go ahead and go with Bay.
okay.
Me and Flump are going, or me and Tentacold are going to go
Yippee!
Bay.
Then, for now,
3-person
we're
party.
going to split the party,
Three ways.
and
Oh,
I'm going
no.
to start with Dessel's group.
Oh
Yay.
no.
So we'll die first.
Yippee!
So,
Oh,
there you go. Where'd Moons go? For a moment.
He went the other way. He went with
I'm
Bay.
on top of Bay.
He decided to change his mind and go with Bay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Dessel ZeTian, and Salad then. As you follow the sound of the dripping water, you end up in a small area where there is what looks like a well in the middle. You can see that it is constantly being filled by some sort of crack or font in the roof as small water is dripping down inside of it. You can see in the corners of the room there are what looks like bed chambers for different people. There are 5 in total down here.
Are there any rocks on the floor? Like pebbles?
You're looking for rocks?
Yeah, just like debris.
No. This place is actually very clean.
I'm gonna ask them if they think the water is safe.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I wanted to throw something in there and stand back just to see if something pops out, but there's no rocks. The room's immaculate compared to the last room we were just in, which is again alarming. How tall is the ceiling?
The ceiling
if I can see that.
is about 20 foot tall from where you are. It is quite the big chamber. You can see that there is a wooden bucket as you look up that is hanging from a rope and pulley to go into the well before you to draw out water.
Right.
It's coming from the ceiling or just attached to the well?
It's attached to the ceiling.
So
Give it a bit more leverage.
Oh, okay.
Guys, is there a way to change the font size?
Of?
Just all the words on Foundry?
Yeah,
I think so.
You can just zoom in.
Yeah, I think it has to do with your Chrome web browser, whatever you're using.
Yeah, you just zoom in Chrome. Basically,
you can go into settings.
Or
that works too.
Type in font, and there's font size. I have it up really large because I can't read for fuck, but yeah.
I was just checking. Like, do you guys have Arcana or anything?
Me, no.
I have nothing.
No? Okay.
You know, I'm just gonna.
Then we're just gonna, yeah. I mean, so I'm just gonna like put my hand up, and try to absorb the water dripping from the ceiling.
Okay. As you absorb some of the water, you are invigorated with this fresh feeling of this very clear water, almost magically clear, as it seems to refresh your mind and soul, and you start humming to yourself.
Well, seeing that he's not killing, or it's not dying, which is a good sign.
I'm gonna say
we try the first bed chamber thingy.
Very clean water. That's all I'll say.
And then as you go into each of the chambers,
Thank you for the
closest one to
Whoa!
start with, just in case something
Outline.
pops out at us, and then work our way clockwise or counterclockwise, wherever the hell that is.
Yeah, that's why I was going to do them all at once. Each one has a chest that you can see from the doorway. The first chest is locked. You can see there's a very large padlock on the outside, stopping you from immediately getting inside.
Right, thieves' tools. That's okay.
Then go ahead and roll a thieves' tools check for me.
Oh.
Well, it was doomed to fail eventually.
Yeah, with a thieves' tools check of 1, with a maximum of 3. No. Despite this being a very simple lock, you were almost embarrassed by yourself being
The DC was 2.
The DC was 5.
Oh boy.
Well, in frustration, unless anybody else have a good idea, I'm just gonna smash the block.
Sure, roll to attack.
I just assume I'm just frustrated at this point. Shit, let's not attack. That would just be a rapier, right?
Yeah, just any weapon that you wish to.
Yeah.
22, a wooden chest, damage of 10, that is more than enough. As you look at the chest, you are just really frustrated, you're unable to get this lock off, so you just smash this thing with the butt of your rapier, and you break it open very easily. Inside is a small pouch. It looks leathery in texture, but very strange leather, but you can't make it out.
Well, I'll look to the people with me.
It's foreskin.
And I'll tell them. If I rub, it doesn't grow.
No.
I'll look to my little group here and I'll tell them we should collect it all together and we'll split what it is.
Collecting the foreskin. Oh,
Well,
yeah.
as you open
Press
this
3.
leathery pouch, the leather is very light in color. Most leather you've seen is very dark, but this is it's almost humanoid in shade. As you open it
human
up,
skin.
you find 11 gold pieces inside and 60 silver pieces.
11 gold, 60 silver.
How you
Human
doing,
pouch.
Alpine? Welcome on in.
None of us are human. Nobody in our group is human. Like this group.
No, I don't think
Yeah,
anyone.
none of us are human. Actually, it's very funny.
It would be closest to ZeTian skin color.
I'm closest to.
I know you're not in the room with us, and I'm trying to compare to something. I'm brown skin. He's green, or she's green, or it's green, and ZeTian's the only one comparable here.
Yeah, even close. Yeah.
I'll go to the next one, and the next one we'll work our way across. I think. Safety.
Okay. Are you going to smash, or are you going to attempt the thieves' tools again?
Does anyone else have a better idea?
I will
What is-
smash it. Let
She'll
me
take
smash.
number 2 is
Let me
being
smash
smashed.
Let me
ZeTian,
smash
roll
it.
to attack.
Smash.
Nick, I want to also smash.
Number
Okay,
3 is being
smash.
smashed.
Should I just use my glaive attack?
Go
with
for
the
broke.
glaive? Yeah.
Currently, we're split, so I'm not in this room with them.
As you hear the smashing of the first treasure chest, ZeTian gets a vibe of, oh, it's smashing time. She runs into the next room, spots the chest, brings down the glaive hard onto this chest and smashes it into pieces. In the remnants of the chest that has just been smashed, you find 3 jewels that are folded in a black cloth.
Ooh.
Collect them again. What do we got?
Careful, they might disintegrate.
Splintered because
do
of
not.
the heat.
You pick it up, these actually stay put.
I'm gonna go.
Okay, Salad, go ahead
Yeah,
and try to smash another chest.
That'll
Did you
be more
guys
like-
decide to throw caution to
Oh.
the wind and start
These are-
smashing chests? So
Do I know what the
These
3
are
gems are?
smashing boxes. What?
Yeah. Oh, while you're smashing, I'm just curious. Do I know what the 3 gems are so I can write it down?
Yeah.
Just for inventory sake.
roll an intelligence check.
I'll let you do that first.
ZeTian smashed it. I think this is terrible.
Well, if you're the one to pick them up.
Oh, fuck me. Intelligence without intelligence. Check. Yeah, I thought so.
You,
I mean,
these
I
are actually a
can
very
help.
common gem, so you do actually recognize them, and they're moss agate.
Ooh, okay.
Okay,
I'm just gonna
well,
go.
I'm splitting everything we grab in this room between us, so I'll just collect it all.
And then give it us. Okay. Sounds
Yeah,
good.
Yoink,
So I'm gonna
yoink, yoink.
smash.
I'm just trying to keep inventory here. Yay!
Okay. Salad runs up to the next chest and smacks it with a fist. Not quite enough damage to break it in one go, so go ahead and roll
Yeah.
I'll whisper, try it again.
Try it. Okay.
again. The second hit, you smack into it, but don't manage to do any
I-
damage.
I tap
This
her on the
one's
right.
really
I tap her on the
hard.
right shoulder and I kick it really hard. When she's not
Yeah.
Go
This
ahead and roll
one,
it.
so this one's really hard.
I don't know if I can do an unarmed strike. What is that?
It's just strength check, 1 + strength.
Yeah.
And you're considered proficient in it.
Oh, and then I don't know what my proficiency would be. +2
+2.
then. Whatever. No.
So yeah, that still doesn't hit.
Yeah.
As you two are like surrounding this chest and beating on it. This one seems
That's-
very sturdy.
I'll look at ZeTian. Little help here.
Okay. I smash.
Yeah, smash it.
Hearing the sounds of wood that needs crushing, ZeTian rushes over, smashes down her glaive onto the creature. I'm on the creature's chest. And go and
it's
roll an
amazing.
attack, ZeTian.
Wow.
No,
We're all
right?
doing a little overkill on this.
This
Just
is
a
very
little
funny.
bit.
There we go.
You bring the glaive down, you smash it into a few hundred pieces, And you see inside what looks like an eye patch.
That's it, just an eye patch?
What it looks
Eye
like.
patch.
All
Well,
that
that's
for
it.
that.
I
Just
gotta.
all that, my smashing, all just for a knife.
Somebody smash, or do something to 4. I'm gonna try and lockpick 5.
Okay.
I gotta get 1 success on this piece of shit.
I'll smash 4.
Smash!
Smash! Wow,
Not
why
quite.
did I get
Oh,
a
God.
2?
That was terrible.
Okay, where's my bonus? I hate this. It's a 13 enough to hit.
A wooden chest, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
The second one does hit.
Hit. Okay, and then ZeTian's gonna have to.
Okay.
ZeTian's gonna have to hit it.
Do I have to?
ZeTian, I
Yep,
think you're gonna have to
roll
finish
good
off
taxation.
the inanimate wooden chest.
These chests are so hard to hit.
They're
It's
managed
not
to
that
lock.
hard to hit.
And Dessel, can you lockpick the last
Yeah.
one, please?
Yeah. Wow, that didn't even roll. It just
Yay!
dropped
That
on the
was-
table.
Yeah.
Well, for me, it rolled, and it almost rolled to a 7.
For
So.
me, it just showed up as a 17.
Okay, so.
I just want to see
In
if
the
it would work
smashed
once.
treasure chest,
Yeah, number
an
4.
ivory hairbrush falls out that has silver bristles on it. You can see that there is some hair still attached to this.
I'll keep it with the brush.
It seems very, very dark, very long. And you notice on one end is a black feather.
Jesus. Okay, I got more inventory space. Attached.
In the last chest, where Salad and ZeTian start rushing over and start smashing into it. Sorry, in the unlocked chest, sorry. You open it up, and you're glad that you didn't smash this one, because inside is a silvered short sword.
Ooh.
Well, would I have broken it with a silver? Whatever. Silver.
You might have.
Should have kept the non-rattling rattle. You could have broke things with that.
Well, in my defense, technically, Flump broke it on me.
True.
That is very true.
True. I forgot.
Flump has a mind of its own sometimes.
With feather. Okay, there's nothing else in this weird room?
No, not that you can see. There is another way up. Up here,
Oh, shit.
there is a couple of stairs that lead up. Sorry,
I can't see that. I can't see that. Whatever. The wall's in the way.
Yeah.
and let me just check that the wall.
It's just a
is-
solid black wall. That's why.
I don't
Yeah.
know if that turned on, Mans.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay, I
it's
see.
done that a couple of
Hmm.
times for some reason or not.
Gotcha.
I'm not sure. But yeah, there is a small stairwell up there if you wished to go up there.
I'll at least take
No.
a peek, right? Just around the corner, just to see where it goes.
Do you want me to do that?
Yeah, just to peek your head around the corner, see what's up there.
All right.
You don't have to go
I'm
all the way
gonna
up.
I'm gonna be masked, and then I forget. Does that say? Is it advantage on stealth or is it just stealth?
If there is some obscurement, you can make
Yeah.
an action to hide.
I'm assuming
Regardless
it's rather
of
dark
the-
down here.
So if there's any mist, you can just go invisible at
I don't
times.
see.
basically.
I don't see any torches, so I assume it's dark.
Yeah, I was
too.
like, I'm assuming it's darkish.
As you enter into this area
Okay.
and kind of have a quick peek around, you can see that this seems to be a less ornate quarters. Whereas before, like they had their own rooms and stuff, you can see that there's small mattresses and a very basic wooden table here. This area seems more dusty than the last. However, there seems to be almost a clean pathway from a pair of stairs that would loop back where you came down from and
Like-
leading to the posh quarters behind you.
Clean as in footsteps clean, or dragged a
Footsteps.
body cleaned.
Roll a survival check.
I ruined it, didn't I?
It does seem rather wide.
Hello, Robo.
Fuck.
Hmm.
And that leads
So
back to where we
maybe
came from. You
Bollywood.
said.
Hmm.
But we didn't see a doorway that comes in here in the first place. Secret wall again?
Yeah, let me just double check that it's not
There was something circular right here, but I don't know what that was.
Yeah, so this is the stairwell you came down. This one here.
Oh.
You guys turned right,
Ah.
and
See, this is left.
essentially
Got it.
lead back.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Okay, so since we're done the loop with you guys, I will now.
I just want
walk
to
over.
add in our group. Let's just keep what we found to ourselves for the moment till we figure out what the hell this shit is.
Yeah.
Well, I don't
Then-
know. The silvered sword probably goes to somebody who can use short swords properly.
I can use a short sword.
Oh.
Mhm.
And it's all
I'm
yours right
proficient
now.
in specifically short swords. It
I
says,
can use
like,
it. I can
yeah.
use it too, but it's not my bread and butter. So if you can
Yeah.
use it now, I'll just pass it to you
Yeah.
right now.
I'll take
It's
it.
a silvered sword, so it might be helpful in the next battle.
Yep, I can take it.
Okay. You might have to make that item. I don't think it's a companion.
Okay.
Okay. Then, if the previous party can now be quiet, so I can move to the
Yep.
other ones. Bay, Moons, and we come to you guys. As you start separating from the party, and you can hear the smashing of treasure chests as you already walk down, you find yourselves at the crossroads. And I believe, Bay, you wanted to go to the big room over here?
Yeah.
Okay. Who's leading the way?
I guess
I'll go ahead and I'll
can.
follow Bay since she has an idea of where she wants to go, and Boop is already rushing off to do something on their own. So I'll be following Bay, and I will tell her. I'll have Flump go ahead of her, about 5 feet ahead of her.
Okay.
At all times. So
Then-
give Flump an idea of where you're planning on going, Bay, or give me an idea of where you're going.
I'm going in this room.
Then as you guys get roughly in this location, the ground beneath you starts to shake as you watch some of the dirt and mud that's underneath you starts clawing away as some undead creatures start making their way to the top.
Come on.
It would be us. It's the reason why I came here with Zombae.
As I said, Zombae's always the one that walks into things.
I thought Salad would have killed us in this room. To tell you the truth, I was thinking it automatically.
So,
But that was last session, apparently.
Can I go ahead and do something real quickly?
what are you doing?
I want to go ahead and I want to give Bay Stalker Eyes.
Ooh.
Stalker.
What does
Is that your
do?
reaction thing?
Well, it's a action, but it's an action. It's not a reaction. It's not my initiative.
Oh, it's not the one I'm thinking of then. Okay.
No,
That's fine.
it's this one.
You give her stalker eyes. A willing creature you touch gains a preternatural. Okay, whatever.
Natural.
Preternatural ability to perceive the weaknesses in a creature's defenses. The first time the creature makes an attack under this affected spell, it makes the attack with advantage.
Well, nice.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
Then
Hi, Potato. I don't know what you mean by marriage, but
we swap. Gone.
They'd be fighting this as we're searching the other room, right? So we wouldn't even be able to help.
You guys would have taken about
Yeah, that put him at least 10 minutes.
5 minutes,
at least.
so you won't be able to turn around
Yeah.
and help.
oh, that makes
We don't know
more
what's
sense.
happening.
It's almost like I did that for a reason.
What about Bup? Would they also be with us?
No, Bub's went somewhere else.
yeah.
You can make noise.
Now, Bup is with you. Okay, so Bup, you were the first to act. Since you were stealthing earlier, I assume you are continuing to stealth. What do you wish to do?
All of these monsters are around us all of a sudden, right?
Yep, they claw their ways out the ground.
Okay, so given that I'm still stealthing, I'm gonna go and rush to the other group to tell them what's going on.
Well, they're going to be doing what they're doing for like the next 10 minutes.
Yeah, we already went
Yeah.
through our whole rotation of stuff, so technically you're fighting at the same time as we're looting.
Yep. So you hear smashing of crates behind you as you guys are fighting these things. So you can only assume the other party is coming to a fight as well.
Yeah, we're
that's
fighting
true.
mimics.
We did
Definitely,
beat a lot of
definitely
things
mimics.
down.
Yep.
Yep, we're definitely fighting mimic.
With the exception of
Yeah.
ZeTian, the rest of us failed at fighting.
Hopefully I don't fail. Let's go around.
So what would you like to do, Bob?
Okay, let me see something. Okay, I'm gonna go up to Moons.
Okay.
I'm gonna pull my rope, and I'm gonna hand one end to Moons and go here.
I grab the rope, I guess.
And then I'm gonna go flying past this thing and loop around it with the rope, trying to like tie it up.
Sure. Go ahead and make. Since you're using a rope for this, so I'm gonna make it a special. Let's go acrobatics check to
Sure.
try and loop around. 11, so that's a DC,
roll.
and I'll make a dexterity saving throw with the ghoul.
Oh,
A natural 20. So, as you attempt to loop around this creature, it seems more intelligent than you gave it credit for. As it watches you zip around it, you watch as it quickly makes this almost feral leap into the air to get out of the way of the rope, and then lands on top of it and starts snarling at you.
I take it that handing the rope to Moons was my action, right?
That would be a free action, actually. I would make the attempt to tie the creature the action to attack.
Okay. And I am behind the creature right now, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna stab it in the back of the neck.
You would have used one attack already to attempt to tie it, unless you got a bonus action to do so.
I mean, I'm already here, and I assume I'm still stealthing? No?
I mean, things are a lot easier to see whenever they're pulling rope.
Yeah.
Right.
Also, Bip, you're attacking, so you're out of stealth once you attack.
You try to attack him with the rope and tie him. That's an attack.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? I actually kind of forgot that you would have been.
So advantage.
Yeah, so I'm going to give disadvantage to dexterity saving throw because you wouldn't have seen it coming.
Oh, it's the same shit.
And then
Still
in
fair.
that case, I will go ahead and give him guidance.
Dun, 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 dun.
You're giving the ghoul guidance?
No, I'm giving Boop the guidance.
It is
That
a
was
skill check, so it would count. Sure, since I messed up, I will allow it. So you managed to use your attack to tie the ghoul with the rope. Moons is holding the other end.
Mm-hmm.
So Moons is technically the one who can move the creature around. But right now, the ghoul's speed drops to 0. As it is now considered restrained in this case.
Okay. Gonna stab it.
It's your attack to grapple, essentially, so you can't.
Only thing you have
Good
remaining is a bonus action.
Yeah.
And a reaction. Those are the only two things that you have left.
Yeah.
Great. I'm gonna move further down here, and then I'm gonna end my turn.
Okay. He's going to attempt to attack you as you move
While
out.
holding, I mean, what I'm doing is having Moons hold one end of the rope loop around the monster, and then I hold the other end.
Oh yeah, he can still attempt to attack you though.
Yeah, no,
It's just
but
not going to be at advantage or anything.
Mhm.
So he's going to attempt to bite you as you move out of his range. That is a 14 to hit. You have an armor class of 13.
Mm-hmm.
So you take 13 points of damage as you get away from this creature and it manages to bite you. As you manage to get this rope around him and get away from him, He bites you, but he is still now restrained, so can't reach anyone to bite anyone else. Ghoul's turn.
You are next.
This ghoul is going to... Let's go with a claw attack against Tentacled. As an 11, that misses. Bay, you're up next. You see these undead creatures crawl from the ground to try and kill you all.
Yeah.
You watch as Bop manages to tie the rope around one creature. What do you wish to do?
What does Toll the Dead do again? Neither of these.
One
Toll the
D12
Dead is
1d12
1d12
plus if it's
they're
12.
already damaged. Necrotic damage.
It's a really good spell, but I don't. Unless you damage them, it's 1d8.
Will it work on them?
Let me just read the Stalker's Eye again.
It would be an actual. It has to be an actual attack. Like
Yeah,
you
it
can't
has
use
to be
it with
an
the
attack,
saving
yeah.
throw.
Well, all I can do is the Word of Radiance,
So you're going for Word of Radiance. So, slash roll 1d6, and let me just double check Word of
so.
Radiance.
On save.
I'm just thinking if she can choose who it hits or not.
I would probably be going for this one.
Well, no, he's talking about if it's going to hit your
Each
allies
creature
as
of
well.
your choice. Yeah, so.
Oh, okay.
So that is a Constitution?
Yeah, it's. I'm pretty sure it's a con. I'll look it up again though.
9. It takes 2 points of damage.
Take those 2 points of damage, bitch.
2 more than I had before.
As you utter your divine words, you feel your patron start to whisper dark temptations into your ear. You feel the flush of love pass through
It
you as
feels
you suddenly
so
blow
good.
a kiss, and it explodes in the ghoul's face.
I love him. Love him.
Oh, it made it explode.
This one is going to run up, is going to get onto the rope, and it is going to attempt to claw Moons. That is a miss, god damn it. Fuck you, die. Fuck you! Fuck you! Anyway, so that is a miss. The second ghoul is restrained, no one's in range, we can't do anything. So he's going to attempt to break 3. As a 15 from your acrobatics. And you got 2 people holding, so I'm going to make this a disadvantage check. I don't have to make that disadvantage
That's a
check.
fail.
Moons, you're up.
All right. Shoot. I am going to go ahead and one of these days I'll attack with you. But I'm going to go ahead and try to thrust with my javelin into the ghoul that's in front of me. While also telling Tentacle to take a dodge action and try to retreat back towards me.
Okay. So Tentacle takes a dodge. He's going to get an attack, but it'll be at disadvantage. Don't even need to do disadvantage, but that's fine. And what are you doing again, sorry, Moons?
I'm going to go ahead and do a javelin thrust into the ghoul that's in front of me.
Okay, go ahead and roll to attack.
Oh, damn.
As you turn javelin in hand, you thrust out. And as this creature is very strange, whilst it looks humanoid, similar to the creature you saw before, it has these very strange motions about it, almost as if it's dancing to some sort of unheard music. And you thrust out, you watch as it hip suddenly dislocates and moves to the side, and the javelin passes straight past it.
Oh my god, they all know capoeira.
Kapahua?
Capoeira ghouls.
Damn it, Louise. Not real.
That sounds really scary.
But is now your turn.
Make him poop himself.
I'm gonna go ahead and attack this guy with my hand crossbow, but I'm gonna aim for the Achilles heel, given that he's standing on the rope, and if I hit, he's gonna fall.
Sure. Go ahead and roll to attack.
Yo, we are rolling like
What
chimps
the
today.
fuck? We couldn't take out boxes. You guys can't take out ghouls.
It's fine. Everything's fine.
As you try to aim for the ankle of this creature, its movements are so erratic that you find aiming for such a small spot almost impossible as you fire, thinking you hit, but suddenly the arrow flips past, almost hits Moons in the shoulder, and bounces off one of Bae's horns.
Okay. All right. Well.
What the fire?
Is there something around me that I can tie the end of the rope to?
There are columns pretty much every 5 feet. So
Could
yes.
I do that and end my turn?
I would allow that as a free action. Go ahead and roll a dexterity check to see how tight you can hold it. And that'll be the standard check for this rope going forward.
Natural one. It's just gonna be on flavor.
9. Okay. That'll be the check going forward then. Ghoul's turn. This ghoul suddenly starts moving forward on all fours. It starts to scrape the floor with its claws as it turns the corner and sees this pink floating tentacle monstrosity before it and attempts to lash out with its claws.
It's a whiff.
Take a
Hey,
whiff.
it's your turn. I refuse to narrate that, Bae. Like, yeah, it's gonna come around the corner, it's gonna kick her ass. 3.
So wait, sorry. What? You guys were talking at the same time when you said Toll of the Dead. What was it about? It has to take a hit before I can use it.
If the enemy is already damaged,
Okay.
it will take 1d12. If it is not, it takes 1d8.
Okay. So now I can use it.
Yep.
Well, it hasn't taken. Oh, it has. Yeah.
Toll of the Dead. Wait, how come it done the animation but it didn't?
Ginger, you gotta relax.
Did you
baby
put
girl.
sound in?
It's Toll the Dead sucks because it's not programmed in. Never was.
I know.
It did
It
kind
wasn't.
of sort of ding or
It's not
hate that
programmed
spell, man.
in for me.
It's a good spell. It's not fucking programmed in for something.
Is the funny thing is the animation is programmed in. That's why it played a sound. Fine.
I remember it's a Saber sucks spell. I can look it up for you when I'm right here, anyways.
I want to say it's wisdom.
Saber suck. It is a 1d8 necrotic. Wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw. That is an 8. The creature takes 5 points necrotic damage as this creature didn't like your kiss very much. You decide to change tactics. As you ring the bell, you hear it gong throughout your head and you listen to the prayers of your patron whispering to the dark temptations. As the creature doesn't like these sounds, it starts to cover where its ears would have been in life and starts to writhe in agony on the floor.
It starts ringing in his head. Don't you ring my bell? Ring my bell.
He just skipped over
Oh,
it.
fuck right off. Fine.
There's nobody
So-
in the world good.
The ghoul goes up to Moons, and as it does so, balancing on top of the rope, it swings towards him and then it loses its footing and lands prone on the floor before getting back up. The ghoul that's in a rope attempts to struggles against its bindings, but is unable to break itself free. Moons, it is your turn.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and use Stalker's Eye on Mr. Tentacold.
Mm-hmm.
And then I want to have Tentacold attack the ghoul that's in front of us with the with his sting, with his tendril.
Okay, go ahead and roll to attack with the tendril.
All right,
That is at advantage, I believe, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. God dang.
Natural. What? It says natural 20 on mine. It's 6.
I don't know, dude.
Oh,
I don't know.
okay. Unfortunately, even with advantage, no one can still hit.
This is amazing. At this
Stop.
point,
Break the curse. We've had 2 rounds and no one's fucking hit a thing. Break the curse, damn it.
Maybe we will get there off
I've-
the battle.
I've hit things.
Yeah.
Should ZeTian come and help and assist with smash?
Probably.
You guys would have been gone for about 2-ish minutes.
I know.
So it would have to be round 20 before you guys are able to come in.
Don't worry, nothing will happen by then.
I mean,
Yeah.
we're on our way to go to round 20.
But what are you doing?
So the guy that I have marked, he's prone, right?
No, he just fell off and then got back up. It was
Okay.
flavor condition.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot it again.
we're gonna do what?
I'll see you guys in round 20.
See you in round 20. I'll tell Bob.
Is there any way for me to like try to reinforce the knot that I did on the rope earlier?
I will allow you to make another check with a free action to try and tie in a little bit. Go ahead and roll another dexterity check. 14.
Thank you.
I think you just broke the curse.
17.
Now you start rolling goods. You start rolling good numbers.
Your turn.
No, we roll good on
Zombae.
checks.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
Now
you got
your
this.
turn.
So I'm
It
gonna
is-
roll a nat 20 right now.
Yeah, okay. I can only do 2 things and both of them suck.
Nat 20, here it comes.
Improvise weapon. Just do it.
Improvise what? You want
Throw
me to
the-
just go with a bludgeoning weapon?
You can do whatever you want, but it's gonna be a nat 20.
Grab the flying tentacle, throw it at the ghoul.
I was not a nat 20. But I did take the mace to his face.
13 is enough to hit this creature.
It was close, I swear.
So you do at least do 2 points of damage to this creature.
Another 2 points of damage. How nice.
Oh yeah.
I'm
But you
chipping
hit some,
away.
That's important.
I've been
That's two
hitting
more.
them every time. I'm the only one that's
So
done.
as you
What?
pick up the mace and you start to give this creature the pounding of a lifetime,
Nice.
it's now the second ghoul's turn, and he is going to hit Moons this time.
Natural 1.
That's what is going to happen. He's going to hit. It's going to be
Not enough.
It's gonna be me.
I just refuse to narrate it at this point. Fuck off. Moons, it's your turn. What are you doing?
I am going to try to strike this bitch again with the javelin.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Attack.
Nat
And
20.
Flump is going to.
Oh,
God damn it.
So,
12 is exactly what you need to hit.
I think he's gonna start lowering the the armor class just to get this go.
Every round, everyone loses half a DC.
Oh,
geez.
as these flurry of missed attacks start going everywhere, your ancestors, you can feel them looking at you, disappointed. You suddenly look towards this creature, you know you're going to hit. You thrust a javelin forward as it attempts to do this strange kind of pirouette to get out of the way, but you manage to stab it straight through the shoulder, dealing an impressive 8 points of damage.
Impressive.
Nice.
And then I'm going to go ahead and have Tentacle do another Tendril Strike.
What?
Damn.
That was almost an 18.
I'm surprised no
Right.
one's booned or baned us yet.
I know, right? I don't think they
do it.
need to.
I mean,
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Then
I mean, there was-
boons right about now.
there
I
was
know.
one boon that was supposed to be carried over to this, right?
No, that was
No,
the
they used
last.
it.
That was the last
no.
time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they used the old lady in the attic was one of the boons, and can't remember the other one.
Yeah.
You're drooling all over. What are you doing?
Bup, is now your turn. What would you like to do?
Wash, rinse, and repeat.
Wash, rinse, and repeat.
Yay!
That's a
You cut
20.
some damage. You take your short bow, you take aim, you look down the sights, you know what this creature is capable of now. You've honed in your sights. As you draw the arrow back, you whip it forward. As you drop the bow in natural archer style, you watch as the arrow flies and dances through the air as it sinks into this creature's kidneys.
Oh yeah. And I'm gonna go ahead and like go like half cover behind one of the pillars, trying to hide, and then my turn.
Where exactly are you trying to head to?
I would like to like.
I'll
Hide.
try and hide behind pillar. Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Are you cunning action row? I can't quite remember.
Yep.
Yep.
Cunning action
Go
is
ahead
level
and
2.
use your cunning action to hide. Then go ahead and roll stealth.
It will be your turn next.
Ghoul's turn. This ghoul is going to claw against Bay and is going to hit.
No, it will not.
Hey Bay, as this ghoul is looking at you and just swinging wildly in your random direction, what would you like to do?
Bonk. Oh God. Oh dear.
Oh, that was almost a 22. What the f?
I know. I guess I'm not bonking.
Turn off the cheating device you got on their sketch. It's affecting everybody now.
Yeah.
Even yourself.
As this horny undead ghoul tries to grope you, you attempt to bonk it, but you both miss.
Oh, I'm loving this.
Bonk denied. Okay.
Well, fuck.
This ghoul is going to go for a claw attack.
Let's go,
He's gonna hit.
disco.
Yes, there we go.
Boon.
Party
Oh, damn.
boon, party boon. Thank you, disco.
Oh, god damn it. As the ghoul manages to hit Moons. Does it have the thing on this? I'm just double checking. Moons, I need you to roll a Constitution saving throw, please.
Okay.
Natural 20. Natural 20.
Natural one. Natural one. Natural.
Oh God.
You managed to save against the effect. As the claws dig into your skin and scratches across your skin, you can feel this pulse of poison start to rush around your bloods and systems. But you manage to knock off the effect, but your joints feel almost stiffer for a moment.
You got this.
We can do it.
Ghoul is going to attempt to escape.
Not very hard.
And he didn't. And then it gets back to Moons. What would you like to do before the boon kicks in?
We are both going to go ahead and do a javelin throw again, or javelin throw and what's it called? That is some bullshit.
Wow.
That was
Wow.
a 6 too for the
Wow.
roll, the damage roll.
Just big wow.
Alright.
Okay.
Okay.
Then as you attempt to attack this creature and miss once again, suddenly a familiar trail of golden light begins to appear. But the old crone doesn't appear this time. It seems almost as if it's guiding something towards you. You hear what sounds like possibly the fluttering of wings, maybe, as a small raven suddenly flies above you. And as it does so, you watch as it dives and attacks each of the ghouls before fluttering away deeper into the crypts.
Do we know what direction it fluttered in? It moved into?
It goes past Bup, sorry. So it does 10 damage to each ghoul. So as it destroys one of the ghouls that heads down, it drops a single black feather behind it.
I will pick up that feather.
Okay.
As long as you keep the rope tight,
Damn
you
Pam,
can do
hello.
whatever you want.
Hello. Welcome on in.
As the creature disappears deeper into the dungeon, you can see that the gold trail is being left by this small bird. But it is your turn.
Yeah.
Not bad though.
That one hits. Which one are you going for?
Yeah.
You going for that one? Sneak attack and piercing damage. With the blessing of the raven upon you, you suddenly draw your bow as you take to the skies, mimicking the raven. You fire off an arrow. As it floats through the air, it stings straight through the bottom of the skull of this creature as it drops dead onto the floor, still tied by your ropes.
I'm gonna go ahead and pick up my rope,
Okay.
You are next.
and then I'm gonna
Be the ghoul's turn then.
move here and
Sure.
hide behind this column.
And this ghoul is going to attempt to attack Bay, and that's a 2. So Bay, as this creature before you continues to try and fondle and grope you, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna try and bonk one more time. Oh, fuck off! Why? Why?
Bay is not allowed to bonk.
Why?
This is the oddest fight ever.
This is
If you make the horny, you deal with the horny.
This is so weird.
Why -1 to hit? Because there's a strength weapon. She doesn't have strength.
I don't have any strength now.
Moons, it is your turn.
Once again, I want to go ahead and give Tentacle the Stalker's Eye, and then I'll have him do the Tendril Strike onto this creature.
Yeah.
Going back to Toll of the Dead.
Okay. That is a 21, which hits. So that is 5 points of damage. As Mr. Tentacle floats forward, you can see him floating with purpose, renewed by the idea of this small, delightful raven that was able to do so much damage and putting you all to shame. Suddenly, he flares out his tendrils and strikes forth with all of them. The creature attempts to dodge, but is unable to get out of the way of this barrage of tentacles as he goes and kills the creature.
I want to go ahead and I'm going to give Mr. Tentacle a really big hug and give him a kiss on the forehead.
Take 1d6 acid damage.
Sad part is that would actually be a possibility.
I just see acid in your attack, and that's why.
It
was
dies
combat.
of 1d6 hug damage.
How many rounds was that
continue.
combat?
It was 5.
As 5, so that would have been 30 seconds.
I
So
just-
we'll continue with your
5
party for now.
5 rounds, Jesus.
Do you wish to go your original destination? Or head down here?
Where the Raven went this way, right? Past
The
Bip?
raven went that way. Yeah.
Okay. And so you're saying go either here or here? Bay wants to explore this room, I guess. Do you still want to explore that room, Bay?
Yeah, I mean, looks like there's something in there. I could be
Okay.
wrong, but
Do your thing. I'll go ahead and I will once again have Flump move into the room first.
Okay. I'll just move you all there so you can just see it then. There you go.
But I am not going that way.
You aren't. Yeah. He's going to head to, I guess, the path.
Yeah, I'm just leaving it there for now, don't worry. This room is festooned with mouldy skeletons that hang from rusty shackles against the walls. A wide alcove in the south wall contains a painted wooden statue carved in the likeness of a gaunt, pale-faced man wearing a voluminous black cloak. His pale left hand resting on the head of a wolf that stands next to him. In his right hand, he holds a smoky grey crystal orb. The room has exits in the west and north walls, and chanting can be heard from behind you.
I want Flump to do a religion check and tell me what he knows.
Go ahead and roll religion for Flump. You don't recognize the statue as a religious symbol.
Interesting.
Bay, go ahead and roll a perception check for me, please.
Alright. Hold on, I only have one arm.
Why do you only have one arm? What are you doing?
Check the
What's
selfies.
the other arm doing?
Check the selfies.
That was
Get
the
up on
calling
Game
him
Boys.
Perception, you said?
Yep.
10. I've had a scared dog on my lap this entire time.
It's because of the wolves, huh?
Because of the storm. Although the storm stopped, so I don't know why she's still being scared.
As you look around, you notice that you actually recognize the statue. Whilst it's not a perfect recreation, you recognize the statue as the man that you've met twice in a closet. This is a
Closet man.
depiction of Strahd von Zarvin.
I will look at Bay and I'll be like, closet man?
Closet man. You know, I'm starting to think of running into him as kind of bad luck.
What do you mean running into him? What is this closet man that you're speaking of?
Just this
you
guy
haven't
I
told
keep
it.
finding in the closets. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
Okay. But you said that bad things happen whenever you see him. I don't know if I can trust what you're saying.
It is what it
When did
is,
bad
honey. Don't you worry about it.
I'm gonna look at Zombae really suspiciously.
Or at least he's a
And
good-looking
then-
man. As I caress the statue.
As you caress the statue, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Oh. Okay. Alright.
Jesus. She really is good at touching things.
Yeah, I am.
Alright.
Please. Aw.
Oh, come
Come
on.
on.
The DC was 10 though, right? She's good.
You go insane.
You now take a swipe at moons.
Yeah. Shit.
Don't worry, you probably roll a 1.
Probably.
As you caress the statue, you find yourself drawn towards the smoky orb in its hands. But you start to feel a creeping dread of eyes watching you.
So do I watch her being drawn to that crystal ball?
So
Not obviously so, no.
So shiny.
Okay. 'Cause
So
I was,
pretty.
my eyes were. Like I said, I was watching her very closely after what she said.
Yeah, she's not obviously like reaching for it, but she's drawn to it.
Okay.
My arm is going numb.
Well, stop doing it.
I can't help it.
Some are going to put that out of context, aren't they?
All right. There's nothing else in this room that is noticeable?
Only the statue and the moldy skeletons.
Okay. I am going to grab Zombae by the arm, and I'm gonna start pulling her with me back into the corridor where Bip was, or back to the other corridor.
As he does that, can I
Say
take
it's
the
time to
orb
go.
with me?
You wish to take the orb with you?
Yeah.
I want to stop. I'm gonna try to stop her from taking the orb with her.
And you both make an athletics check.
Oh boy, I have no athletics whatsoever. I think he won that one.
Only just though.
Just.
For
Yeah.
the modifiers. Only just. As Bay reaches out for this smoky crystal orb, you quickly pull her away from it. Where are you
Wait,
going? You going back the way you came, or going
Yeah,
south?
we're going back the way how we. Oh, there's a path to go further south.
Yeah.
Or
Yep. Good. Yeah.
I want to go. I want to go ahead and meet up with Bip, and follow that golden trail.
Okay. So you guys head over this way. Then I will rule it that as you guys head back, the other party would have head in this direction as well.
Okay.
So I would join us all back up together, essentially.
Whenever they
Narratively,
do, whenever they do meet up with us, I'm gonna tell them that Zombae found a statue that she was strangely attracted to.
I just really like shiny things.
Was it really just because it was shiny, Zombae?
It
Was
might have
really just
told me
that?
information. You don't know. You didn't give me enough of a chance.
Yeah, well, you didn't give me enough information to feel safe with you.
So basically, what
Sure,
you're
but-
saying is you wanted to touch Strahd's orbs.
I do want to touch his orbs.
His nice shiny orbs.
Mm-hmm. They're nice and bald. Silky smooth.
This conversation got derailed real fast.
Then, as the other party comes back, not telling you about the loot that they found, you start to listen to the chanting and head down the stairs. As you start to get closer, the chanting gets louder and louder, until you can start to make out what they're saying. It seems to be a song made of only one word, and it's rhythmically pulsing the word Strahd.
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 Moving to a definitely close.
Yeah, just for the sake of argument, I was only withholding it at the moment because the rest of the group seems a little reckless. I wanted to make sure what we have first.
I'm definitely reckless.
I'm not trying to steal every bolt and nut nail that's on the ground anymore.
Okay.
Anymore.
Are you ready to move on, or does anyone wish to do anything more on this floor before we descend?
Wanted the
I will tell them
orb.
about the rooms we found. That's about it, and how the staircase kind of loops back around. But
What was in the room that you found?
a bunch of empty beds, and a staircase that leads back to the one direction we didn't head into. So, and I think more crypts. I didn't see anything up there. I think it was crypts though.
Okay. Any bloods?
No, but it was a clean room with dust. Oh,
Okay.
and there was
So-
there was a trail of dust missing from the floor that probably was a dragged body. That was
If
it
you don't-
stood out.
So we heard some smashing going on your side. What's up with with all that noise?
Angry frustration at items. We
Kinda
broke a lot of
items.
Yeah,
stuff.
sorry, I was a bit angry because like the place was empty and I was wanting loot and just bed.
Okay, I accept it.
Yeah, I forgot to
If
check.
I'm
where
ready to
that
go ahead and
trail
move
went.
down.
I forgot to check where the trail ended up going. Oopsie.
You head down into this more hewn area. As you turn the corner following the golden hue, you find yourself in an area where loads of pedestals and many different items that seem to be surrounding the entire almost crypt-like area, but more shrines.
I'm gonna look back at Bip and Faye and hold my arm and say, "Hold for a second."
I put my
I
finger
know how,
up
like,
and
they
say,
like-
"This is a
'cause I know
puzzle."
how much they, I know how much they like to loot automatically, and it's probably a trap.
At the very end, where the golden trail ends, you see a birdcage locked and a raven locked inside.
Poetic.
I will
Can I?
Can.
approach the raven.
Isn't Bip the rogue? Shouldn't he check for traps?
Yeah, we should.
She,
Yeah.
she checked for traps. Oh, but I think she's AFK.
AFK.
No, I'm
yeah.
back.
Oh,
You want to check for traps?
Okay,
Yeah, sure. I'm gonna check for traps.
Oh, there's the end of that one. She's gonna loot everything in her pockets before she.
So quick question. Is the raven alive? Like from where
The
we are?
raven is alive.
The raven is alive even at this time of like. Okay, interesting. I'm level 2.
I might check for traps.
I'm level 7.
Who's
Show
checking
off.
trap?
Why is Moon so loud?
Roll investigation if you wish to check.
At least I'm asking to. I don't know if you'd actually do it. No? Oh, come on! What's wrong with us?
No!
You're pretty certain there's no traps.
Ah,
God damn it.
Alright, you guys are free to go.
guys, everything's cool as long as you fly.
Oh. As long as you
How
fly, yeah.
So would you like me to give you a description of all the items?
Well, I was about to ask, is there a theme going on in this room before we touch anything?
So, the items you can see, going from top left and clockwise. You see a small, mummified yellow hand with sharp claws on a
This
loop
thing?
of a rope. Yeah.
And then
Next
this
to
one.
that, you see a knife carved from bone.
Cool.
Next to that, you see a dagger and a rat's skull, but incredibly large. The dagger has been sunk into the skull. Next to that, you see an 8-inch varnished orb made of some kind of eye. You can see like an iris that is pulsing. So it looks kind of alive,
Nice.
but you can't tell. Next to that, you see a folded cloak made from some kind of leathery material. Next to that, you can see a dissected frog has been lashed to a stick. Next to that, you can see an unopened bag. You can't tell what's inside it, but it does seem to smell.
Good
Next to
smell of
this
that
one
now.
is where you can see the birdcage and the raven.
So that's like right here-ish, I think. We're
Let's
at.
say the raven's here.
Oh, I lost count.
Yeah. Here,
When you
you
say
can see a severed finger. Here is a 6-inch wooden figure of a mummy with its arms crossed. Here is an iron pendant adorned with a devil's face. Here is a small shrunken head. A small chest with a direwolf symbol on it. And finally, a small journal.
Oh, people, what are your thoughts?
when you say smell, is it bad or good?
It is bad.
I am gonna.
I don't know.
I would
I
like
need
to
check.
go.
There you go.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I would like to
That
go
was
to
good memory.
to the dagger that's like
Ow.
on the rat skull and check if there's like any trapped on it.
I'm feeling very.
Go ahead and roll investigation.
I just want to look at the journal. Does it have writing on it? I'm not going to touch it, just like looking at it.
You do see there is writing on the cover.
Can I read it or no?
Closed bag.
What
probably
languages do you
says.
know?
Oh, I know common, giant, goblin, undercommon.
Then you cannot read this.
Fair enough.
How about abyssal?
I will.
Does anybody read this language? I'm going to point at it. Just don't touch it.
What is it?
I know Elvish
Can I try to
and
discern
Infernal.
what the kind of? Can I try to discern what kind of language it is?
No, I do believe I heard Bay say a specific language though. Bay, what was your language?
Abyssal?
Ah, guess what language it happens to be.
Ah!
Can you read,
There you go.
I'm useful.
Can you read the cover at least? Tell us what it says on the cover. Or the spine. I'm not sure how we're looking at it.
As you start to read it, Bay, you suddenly decide that it's best not to read this out loud.
Zip in my mouth.
Fair
You
enough.
understand that on the front of this is a very nasty word in Abyssal.
Well, I'm gonna look at her and
Oh.
ask her what it says again, because she's not saying why she's not reading it. But
Because it's a nasty word.
I'm gonna go ahead and start inching towards the cage with the raven. And
there.
I'm going to pull out my black feather.
Ooh, ads.
Okay.
I'm still waiting for her to tell me what the book says.
As you take the feather out and you go over to the raven, you see that it quickly looks up and starts flapping very quickly. It seems distressed by something.
I am going to see if I am able to commune with it.
It's a book from ACAT.
And I'm going to see if I can use animal handling to calm it.
Oh, okay.
Go ahead and roll animal handling with disadvantage.
He's an animal tamer.
Yeah, I know.
It's a Pokemon master.
Definitely doesn't.
You're unable to calm the raven as it continues to flap.
I'm gonna be.
What do you want to say about the book?
Here.
Can I use religion on the pendant?
Sure. Go ahead and roll religion.
Fuck.
You look over the pendant, and the face is actually quite well known. It is the face of Asmodeus, the devil of undeath.
Ooh. A pretty pendant. Can I keep it?
Are you going to pick it up?
I want to.
I would be watching her because she didn't answer my question of what the book says. I'm going to advise her not to, at least at the moment.
All right. I won't pick it up yet.
And I'm going to ask why you're not telling me what the book says.
Because it's a bad word.
Hey, you could have just said that.
I did say that.
Wait,
I'm going
I
to
realize
ask.
I have Bay down here, one sec. There you go.
Are we talking bad word as in evil word or as in insult word?
Evil.
It'd be like a word of curse, like a curse.
Yeah. I don't know.
Okay,
I haven't
so-
been told that much, so of course I'm
Yeah,
gonna
no.
assume it's evil. I know what
so
Bay,
let
the
me
have
know
read
whenever
that,
you're-
by the way, right?
I know what the book is.
Yeah,
I've been
that's
told
fine.
that. Yeah.
What the book is?
Just making sure you saw it, that's all.
Yes. I saw that. I saw that.
All
Which
right,
is
so
cool.
I want to go ahead and ask Mr. Tentacold if he can kind of figure out if the raven is afraid or if the raven is angry. Or like what is the mood of the raven? Why is it that it's flapping so?
It's caroused.
Excuse you?
The flump floats towards the raven and starts to try to determine its emotions. And then Mr. Tentacold turns to you and simply says, "It wants out of the cage."
Huh.
I tried to approach slowly and reach my hand towards the latch on the cage. Am I getting any? Is it calming down or anything like that, or is it still flapping crazy? Like,
It's still continuing to flap.
I
If-
go ahead and I flip the latch unless someone tries to stop. I guess.
I wouldn't be
Nope.
watching you at this moment, so.
Okay. I flip this. I go ahead and I hit the latch.
Bunny, if there's something you wanted to do.
All I was gonna say, if with the raven, just as a reaction, if it flies towards me.
Okay.
But
I'm basically on the other side of the room, so I'm not even noticing that one.
yeah, so if that doesn't happen, then never mind. So.
And then
I did want to ask Bub to look at this chest and see if it was booby trapped, but that's about it.
Does the orb look like the other one that I was looking at?
I mean, why
Um,
would you
no.
like look out over the treasure box if there is booby traps when you can just smash things?
Smash it.
The only thing I worry about is the box
Um,
has a symbol of a wolf, and Bip or Bup told us there's a giant wolf in this building. I question
Right.
whether it has something in it that we might need.
Can I touch the orb?
You cannot, because as Moons
Yep.
opens up the gate, suddenly the raven flies out, covered in this golden glitter, and suddenly transforms into a human in front of you. She
Great.
quickly looks up, looks at Moons, fear in her eyes. Moons, roll a perception check.
Wait, it's a she and it's naked?
Ooh, nice.
Yes,
Very
it is
nice.
actually.
Doesn't look like it. I want a naked character.
Perception, not persuasion.
Oh, my bad.
No, he's trying to get her to. What?
Yeah.
No,
Even better.
Nice.
As you look at this woman's face, you immediately recognize this as the woman from the painting downstairs.
You mean upstairs?
Yeah, upstairs, yes. This would be Elizabeth Durf.
That was one of the names of the coffins that were upstairs, or
Would
that
we-
was
Mhm.
above us.
Would we all recognize her?
Moons is the only one facing her at the moment. She flew
Okay.
over him and then transformed.
Gotcha.
And as
Um,
she untransforms, she looks up and goes, "You fools! You have to get out of here!" As you start to hear the crunch of incredibly heavy footsteps coming down the wooden ladder behind you.
I grabbed the wolf chest.
I'm gonna go
felt
ahead
with the
and
cat.
I think we might need it.
I'm gonna go ahead
You're
and
grabbing
pull out the
Wolf
feather.
chest, okay.
The wolf embalm or symbol chest thingy next to the book.
Yeah, I help with that.
I think we might need it.
Okay. So
Alright,
you're
I'm
taking
gonna-
the direwolf chest. Sure.
That's the one dire wolf.
I was going to check on the dagger that's stabbing the rat
Skull,
skull,
you
but
were.
I'm
Yeah.
guessing
Well-
I'm not doing that.
The noise I heard, it got me rattled, and I don't think we have time, so I took
No.
a mad leap for the box. Whatever you want to feel for your opinion, you do what you do.
I'll go ahead and I'll talk to her, or say to her real quickly. What is down here? What did y'all do?
What is happening?
What did you do?
He looks at you and says, "Death."
I happened.
It's gone by the ends.
Do I have
And
to
then
roll
I-
anything?
Okay, so
Well, show her the feather. I want to show her the feather that was given or that was dropped, and ask, "What is the use of this feather?" And I'll present it to her.
it is a golden feather. She doesn't understand why it's golden, but you don't have time to discuss it. As she says that, you can see the werewolf has found his way downstairs. As he
Did I have
comes
to
round
roll?
the corner.
Did I have to roll anything for picking up this, like a safety thing or saving throw for picking up this
Nope.
chest? Okay, just FYI.
They're all perfectly fine to pick up.
Okay, just I wanted to
You
ask
get to
before
pick
we
up
just
all of them.
all of them.
And
I
I'm
wanna
right
pick
in
up
front.
one
All of them?
Yippee!
How many
thing.
is
One of them, I
that?
pick up one thing.
You could have, is what I'm saying.
No,
However-
how many is that?
I was gonna say
I was gonna
I
assist
gotta go
to help
before him.
out to pick up as many
Oh,
as
fuck.
possible.
yeah, she was gonna
Well-
assist to pick up shit.
You would have
Before you-
literally had like seconds as Moons opened this thing up, so that's why
Yeah,
I'm just moving.
That's
got
fair.
back. You'll have
but I
time
was
afterwards,
keep-
I'm sure. Don't worry.
So I keep
If we live,
shouting to help, and you ignore me.
she did say she wanted to help me pick up stuff.
Yes, I know, but
Okay.
Moons is
okay.
doing it at the same time. That's what I'm saying. Moons is
Um,
doing it at the same time,
And I
therefore.
car with you.
As I see this hulking thing
Right.
coming down, can I take a reaction to move away?
I will allow you all to position yourselves where you would like to be inside this room.
I already said
I
I was
don't
picking up
want
this
to
when I
be
heard the noise.
inside
I'm
this
staying
room.
here apparently.
Here.
I would be in
Move
front of
wherever
this
you wish.
wolf.
You have a few seconds
Where's the
as you were
orb?
doing, essentially.
It's where I was going next. I think that's an orb.
The chest.
No,
was
the
here,
orb.
so I'm assuming I'm here.
Here's the orb is.
Are we near Thingy-mabob?
As I'm
Nice.
positioning myself, I
Dagger.
want to ask.
You.
Or yeah,
I
you're
want
right.
to ask Elizabeth, are you with us or are you against us?
Actually, I don't know where it is. Whatever.
When it comes to her turn, she may be able to answer.
I'll be there with Diesel.
Oh, I also grabbed D's. D's nuts.
Ah.
Okay.
I
But
grabbed Joe.
you
Orbs
are
are
the
really
first
effective.
to react to the sounds of the heavy footsteps coming down the ladder. What do you wish to do?
Boop.
Oh, me?
You're first.
Yep, you're first.
And it's coming from this place, right?
Yep.
Alright, I decide where I want to be.
You give me a second. Let me do la la la.
Okay, so you use your action and you spill your ball bearings all over the floor.
He shats all over the floor.
Way
then-
to
Throw the
go.
balls around.
I'm gonna go this way, and then I'm gonna hide behind the column.
Okay. Roll for stealth as you hide.
Finally, good roll. Good roll.
Then it is the werewolf's turn as he walks into the room, looks around and sees you all, sees Elizabeth and starts to snarl. As he walks onto the ball bearings, he needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
Bitch.
And the curse
He
continues.
falls over. So, since he didn't notice them, he falls prone. He's going to use his action to dash to get back up, which means he loses half his speed anyway. And to avoid moving, he is simply going to move over to here, and that's as far as he can get.
Does he have to make another save? Or no?
No, because he moved at half speed to stop himself.
Ooh,
Moon,
good,
it's now
good.
your turn as this creature has finally caught up with everyone.
Stumbled upon us.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and have Tentacold do a stink spray on himself, and try to also get Elizabeth in it as well. Actually, yeah, no, just himself.
Okay, so you're gonna go with that plan.
Yep, we're gonna go with
Okay.
that plan.
So, as Mr. Tentacold sprays himself in his own stink spray, actually he won't be able to do it because it's once a day and he used it earlier today.
I thought it was per rest.
Yeah, that's just-
We rest for a short rest.
Oh, sure, I see it.
It says stench spray once per day. Oh wait, no, your training thing trains it, doesn't it?
A little bit.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, carry on. Ignore me.
Ignore me.
So Boop shat all over the floor, and Tentacle pissed himself.
Usually, I will have Tentacold move. Let me see if I can separate him from myself. Nope.
Should be able to. Just left click to disengage.
And I'm going to have him move right there. I will warn everybody to not get too close to Tentacold.
Okay.
And for myself, I will go ahead and I didn't mean to actually move. I will use my light crossbow on the what's it called?
Mr. Tentacold
yes.
is considered poisoned, just so you know.
Yep, he can't do any attacks. Or he has a disadvantage on attacks, yeah.
Okay. As you pull out your light crossbow and fire at the werewolf, you watch as the arrow sinks into its flesh. He yanks the arrow out, and you watch as the wound immediately heals.
Wow.
I will go ahead
Damn.
and
Poop yourself again.
immediately heals. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, bitch. We got this. We're gonna deal with you.
Throw something at it.
That's gonna be the end of my turn. I'm gonna move right here, and that'll be the end of my turn. And
Okay.
I am going to pull out a different weapon. But yeah, I'm ready.
ZeTian, it's now your turn.
I guess I'll rage.
Okay.
Rajay.
I can't put rage on for some reason.
Yeah, it should be under
However, there's
condition.
no remaining. Oh. Do we have a short
wait.
rest? You didn't put my bonus action back.
Let me just check if it's.
We had a short
it's
rest
long
right
rest
after that
for
hand
rage.
battle.
But you leveled me up, and you also didn't put my giant strike of the giant back.
It is. Yeah, but you don't gain things back from leveling up. You gain it back from
Oh.
long resting.
Okay, fine. I'll become a giant.
How are you becoming a giant?
Hold on. Strike of the giant is not becoming a giant.
Nope.
I
That's why you
want
hit
to...
something and can hit it with a special strike. You chose the Frost Strike, if I remember correctly. Yes. You chose Frost Strike. So if you hit, you can deal an extra 1d6 cold damage and reduce its speed to 0.
Why would I choose that?
Keep it on the balls.
Okay, yeah, sure, whatever. I'll just use the rest of that. Strike of the
Roll
giant.
to attack with your glaive then.
Attack.
Roll high. High enough?
Shoot.
15. 15 hits. As you slash with the glaive, you can see that the slashing damage itself immediately heals, but where you strike with your cold energy, the cold doesn't. As it takes 6 points of cold damage, and its speed drops to 0 until the end of its next turn.
So we've
Alright.
successfully stopped it from moving.
Dessel. You're up.
Yes.
Oh, sorry, does it still not class as a surprise attack? Yeah, because he already attacked.
Surprise attack would be slashing damage and won't do anything.
Oh.
Well, seeing as all this damage is healing, I'm
Except
fucked.
cold.
I'm fucked
I'm
at
fucked.
this level. I'm gonna do. I guess the only thing I can do. I'm gonna open the chest, hoping to find a silvered weapon.
You open the chest and you find a withered tongue inside.
Oh, not what I
Ew.
was expecting, sir.
Eat it. Eat it.
Third is that my action? Which is fine if it is.
I'd say as a free object action, she's just
Oh.
opening an unlocked
I
chest.
figured that would be my action. Okay, then. Oh, fuck me. I don't. None of my damage is magical at this point. So I guess I will do the only thing I can. I'll try and grapple.
Sure.
I'll see if I can
Go
help.
ahead
that
and
way.
roll contended athletics checks.
It's the only thing I can do to help.
Actually, no, since we haven't chosen yet, do we want to do the original 5e rules for grappling and have it to be opposed athletics check? Or use the new system where you roll to attack and if it hits, you grapple?
I kind of like that one, but that's just me.
I mean, that's my preference personally.
That's how I kind of like the attack. But that's again.
Sure. So roll to attack. If it hits, you can swap it to a grapple.
Is that unarmed? I guess.
It would be unarmed, but it would essentially be the exact same proficiencies as any weapon. So just roll for weapon attack.
Oh, okay. I believe that would be. It's a rapier, but it's.
That's fine. 23 hits. Therefore, you
Grapple.
swap the damage for grapple.
Yeah, no damage. Which I don't think it would have stuck anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Nope.
grapple. Where's grapple? Why is this not in freaking alphabetical order?
And I will hold on to him as best as I can and yell out, "Somebody stab this bitch with something made of silver or magical." And I'll be looking at Salad, especially.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
For some reason,
I know,
can't see grapple
I know
on
Buff
this.
has it, but you guys don't know Salad now also has one, which is why I'm staring at
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. It knows.
Well, this is the only thing I can do.
For some
That's
reason,
okay.
grapple isn't on here. It seems to.
We can just
common-
remember it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna put marked on there for now, just so we remember it's got something. Right,
Okay.
Salad. You're up next.
I don't have to move, and I'm gonna stab it with my silver short sword.
Nice.
Yes.
Nice.
21 hits.
And it only does
As you
4
hit
damage,
with the
though.
silver weapon, you watch as it plunges in, and the werewolf starts to howl with pain and rage as it looks down to see its blood trickling along the silvered blade. It seems to be very unhappy that you have found this.
Also, hold up a second. I'm going to spend this as my bonus action. 1 second. I gotta do. Oh, never mind. That would be 2 feet. Okay. So I mean, as my bonus action, I can't do anything else but an unarmed strike. So I guess I'll just hit it. I don't know. It probably won't do damage anyways. But we'll just go for it.
As you punch it in the rib cage, you can hear the rib cage crack, but as you
And then
pull your fist away, you can see it already bending.
Oh god.
Gotcha. Okay.
It will be your
It is
turn
now
next.
Elizabeth's turn, and she is
Also,
essentially
I
going to
rolled
hide
the
in a
lowest
corner.
damage
I
on
saw
both
that,
of those
yeah.
rolls.
It's
God
4
damn
more
it.
damage than I gave.
What a little
Yeah, true.
bitch. Shoot at him.
As she walks into the corner, she turns to Moon, who asks if she's with you, and she goes, I was just complicit. I shouldn't have allowed them to do it. And she breaks down.
It is your
Zombae.
turn.
Real useful.
Your turn.
Well, she's useless. I'm useless. Let's go.
You have magic at least. That's something.
Word of Radiance, so you had to get close to him to do it.
Oh, yeah, well, okay, right there.
Dash roll 1d6.
Makes you feel any better. I'm probably the next to get attacked because I'm actually grappling.
Constitution saving throw. He saves, unfortunately.
No, he's not
As-
allowed. I finally rolled a 5.
As you walk towards him, you shake your lovely boobage at him and you blow him a kiss. But he seems less impressed by your advances than the ghoul was.
I'm very offended. Very offended.
It's now your turn.
Okay, I need to know what grappling entitles. Like, if I go close to
Reduces
it,
the
is
grapple
it-
speed to 0
Yeah,
for
but-
as long as they are grappled.
I'm just trying to
That's
hold it
it.
in place so you guys can beat it.
Yeah.
does it get like an opportunity attack if I try to disengage?
Yes, but it would be a disadvantage. No, that's only if they're prone. Sorry. So yeah, he would get an attack.
Is he poisoned from Mr. Tentacold being within 5 feet of him?
He hasn't had a turn yet. Is it the start of the turn, if I remember correctly? I'll just double check. No, whilst within 5 feet. So yes, he would actually consider poison right now.
Like, you will have a disadvantage on attacks.
Yeah.
Regardless.
And let me put poison on there as well. Where is poison?
Okay, so who has it grappled? Joker?
I'm grappling the werewolf because it's the only thing I could do, seeing as my weapons don't look like they would have hurt him.
Okay, so ZeTian is right next to me, right? Okay.
Mhm.
And is there like a column over here?
Yeah, there's a column over there.
Okay, so I'm gonna go to ZeTian and I'm gonna give her one end of my rope and go here.
I'm gonna grab. You're gonna triple restrain this, okay? Sure. So you hand
wanna
a
grab it?
rope to ZeTian.
Yeah.
And you're gonna fly to the other side and attempt to Do the same.
Yeah, but I'm gonna fly around it so that the rope it's around its neck, and then I'm gonna like go to the other side.
Good. Then I will change this to be exactly as what we did with the other. Roll to attack with a weapon. If it hits, you can change it to restrain using your rope.
Okay. Ha!
Unfortunately, it misses.
I do not like this new way. So
As you attempt to
what you're
go
saying
for
is
the net,
right
you
now
fly across, but you
ZeTian.
miss.
What you're saying is right now ZeTian has one end of a rope that is going from here to here.
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna tie it to the post either way.
Sure. And he is going to attempt to strike you as you go past. This will be in.
But I am flying over it.
Advantage. However, that is a 9, so he misses. So as you attempt to fly over him and wrap it around his neck, he snaps at you, but unable to get a good chunk of your flesh inside of his mouth.
And before I end my turn, I am gonna go to Moons, and I'm gonna hand him a silver dagger that I have.
Not sure if I actually need the silver. Okay, yeah. I was gonna try a different weapon.
Then it's now the werewolf's turn. With a speed of 0, he is unable to move anywhere. So he's going to simply use his action to try and break free of this grapple. And as we at disadvantage, that is a 7. And I'll base it off your strength DC, which would be A plus proficiency, which would be 11, so he can't get out.
Okay. Whatever you say.
Nice.
Moons, you have been given a silver dagger.
Alright. I want to go and try this first. I know that I probably shouldn't, but I did want to go and try this first anyways. So aiming for the same spot that Salad stabbed previously, I want to go ahead and try to stab with the long spike.
With the long spike?
Yep.
Go ahead and roll to attack.
That was a long spike.
It's a spike that's very long.
Unfortunately, you attack with the newly crafted weapon that you got from Rose and Fawn. However, you miss and are unable to strike. But as you hold onto this weapon and attempt to use it, you can feel some kind of darkness start to crawl down your arm.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and I am going to put it in my bag.
Okay.
And then after that, I will command Tentacle to take a dodge. Well, no, the thing already has disadvantage. It can't have double disadvantage, can it?
Nope.
No. All right. Tentacle will go ahead and. Yeah. No. We'll actually just kind of still there, still take a dodge action, I guess. I don't know. It can't. Anything that it does won't actually. Yeah, we'll go ahead and we'll try to hit it with the tendrils. Why not?
It would be a disadvantage because he is poisoned. 4, unfortunately.
Yep.
That's the risk you take with the tactic you're using, but it's a good tactic, so.
I mean, it makes no one else is getting hit, possibly.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, if you make him tanky, that kind of thing, I understand the idea, and I think it's a clever idea.
For the sake of fairness, I'm holding the beast. Should I be poisoned too?
No.
Okay.
Officially speaking, it says only stuff around him, so yeah.
Okay, just throwing it out there.
I know what you mean, but yeah, officially speaking.
You are under the werewolf.
I know, but technically I'm grappling, so I'm holding onto him around like his waist and stuff. So
you're breathing through the werewolf's fur.
Yeah, physically I'm like mounting the beast. Technically, I'm 5 feet away and square wise, but in reality I'm right on top of it.
Yay, you mounting the beast.
Oh, would I be able to go ahead and give the dagger over to what's her name instead? To Zombae?
Okay.
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, don't you remember? Stab, stab, pass. Stab, stab, pass.
Yeah.
Sure. It is a free object action to pass an object, so sure.
Okay.
We're actually doing the stab stab pass, and you all doubted me. How dare you?
It's the yeah.
It's my turn. My turn.
Okay,
I want to
ZeTian.
stab it.
I want to stab you.
I wanna hold the dagger now.
I want to stab it.
Go ahead and stab it.
I thought I only have the rope. I don't have anything to stab with. That is silver anyway.
Zombae, did you take it?
I mean, did you give it to me? Like, I'm assuming
I
yes.
had it.
Oh yeah, I do
Yeah.
have it.
She didn't give it to ZeTian?
No, yeah,
one
I
next.
do have it.
Do I still have my my frost strike?
No, you've used both of them now.
Oh, only once? Damn.
Mhm.
Shit.
You could knock the werewolf prone to give everyone advantage on attacks against it.
Oh, I have the rope. Can I like try to?
Or restrain it with a rope, yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, and the
roll
rope
to
is tied
attack
to
with
the
the
other
rope.
end. So yeah.
See if you can restrain it.
I just thought of something I could have actually attempted. Oh well, too late.
You managed to restrain the creature with the rope.
Does that mean I'm
It's not
still
going very well for the werewolf.
Am I still grappling then? I'm fine.
Yeah,
doing
no,
that.
you're still grappling, but you could
Okay.
let go of the grapple if you wanted.
No, they roped me to the beast now.
What else can I do?
You're all tied together.
At this point, you can pretty much just move.
I don't really want to move. I'm fine there, I think. Yeah, I'll end my turn. I don't think I have anything else to do.
Okay. Dessel, it is now your turn.
If I attack with a weapon, does that mean I ungrapple? I know I'm not. It doesn't really matter because I'm now restrained, but still.
Try that again.
If I were to swipe at it with my sword, would that mean I automatically ungrapple?
Nope.
Okay. Well, going by
Grappling
your
officially uses one arm.
okay, and going by your rules of new campaign, I will try and hack off one of its hands. Maybe
Sure.
if I completely sever it, it won't heal.
Okay.
Sure. So roll to attack at disadvantage, as you're aiming for a specific part.
Yep, that's fine.
See if
then.
you can do enough damage to take off its hand in one go. 20 is enough to hit,
And
and I would say 12 is enough to hack it off in one go.
obviously, just one hand. I can't do both.
Let's go.
As you strike at the hand, you do manage to do enough damage that the hand falls down. It does start to heal where the hand was,
Okay.
but it is not fully regenerating. It seems like this wound is going to take longer for it to heal.
Would I count that as damage or just plain hand off?
It counts as damage.
Okay, so 12. Just want to keep somewhat
Oh, I
track.
just realized it should be disadvantage, shouldn't it?
Oh,
Interesting.
Yeah, still
okay.
hit.
Yeah.
Still
That's
hit.
right, yeah, disadvantage. That's my turn. I can't move. I'm still grappled, and I don't have a bonus. I don't think so. I don't really care. Nothing that would do damage again. I think.
Salad. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna do what I did last time and try not to get a 4.
Again, and you did damage where I didn't.
Yeah,
Damage.
wait, I forgot I gotta add this to
Get
my
'em.
this button. Yeah. there we
Get
go.
'em, salad.
All right, let's just do it. Just 17 to
Roll
hit.
Sorry, 17 hits. That's 9
Nice.
points.
That's 9 damage at 4.
Let's
there
go.
we go. Can I do anything? Very weird action. It has no hand, right?
It has one.
Has one
Yeah,
hand.
but I'm saying like you cut the hand off and it's bleeding out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if I'm bleeding out, but
Can I attempt to grab the stump of the hand with my hand and suck the blood out of it?
What? The fuck?
Wow.
What the fuck?
Is that something I can do at the bonus action?
Yeah, you can suck it.
Yeah, I'll let you do it.
Suck it dry. Suck it dry,
You love
Salad.
sucking.
This campaign got
fluids.
dark real fast.
It is the curse of Strahd.
It is.
Yeah. I mean, it's not a vampire, but like, it's just, yeah, I don't know.
Nutrients.
like
It's
contributing to the
nutrients.
plant.
Constitution saving throw, please, Salad.
Yep, you got it.
It's
Oh,
it's
yeah,
nutrients.
you might become a lichen.
Let's go.
That would
It's tainted
be
blood.
interesting.
Oh god.
Oh, that was a 15. It rolled right over.
You might
God
be
damn
a
it.
werewolf. It's tainted blood.
That'd be
fuck.
crazy.
A werewolf plant.
I'm cursed.
I'm okay with this.
Plant wolf.
Yeah, but
Oh, no.
interesting.
It is interesting.
Yeah, this is gonna be very interesting.
Absorb the blood of the werewolf into your body. You start to feel a change take place inside you.
Ooh.
You can feel this feral rage start to take over you. As the world around you starts to kind of blur, you find
Ooh.
a moment where you wish to feast on
Ooh.
meat, anything
Ooh.
that's nearby, as you start to look at your companions not as companions, but food packets.
Uh-oh.
Food.
Oh, great.
Not food.
Not food. Food. Not food. Food. Not food.
It will be your turn next.
In response to watching what Salad just did, Elizabeth screams and shouts, "Not again! Not again! Not again!"
It is your turn.
Zombae!
Fuck yeah.
It'll be fine.
Stabby, stabby with the silver dagger. Wow.
Stab, pass.
That's enough to hit.
3 is 3. Don't knock it.
As this creature is unable to move, you stab it. And I'm trying to remember if restrained gives advantage or not. I was just trying to remember that.
I stab, stab, pass.
Advantage on what?
On attack rolls.
I believe it does.
Yes, they do. So that should actually be advantage on things as well there. So I'll just do a retroactive reroll. Yep, that's fine.
Yeah.
So you managed to stab this creature. Are you passing the daggers?
I did. I passed it to Jade.
It's not an expert, okay. Up, it's your turn.
Next person.
No, it's okay. You don't have to pass it to the next
It's
person.
okay.
So I was gonna do something with it anyway, or
Oh,
do
okay.
something next.
Some people actually have magic and stuff, so it's not that big of a deal.
I am angry at you all right now because last session you told me that it was a stupid idea to do stab, pass, and that's what we're doing right now.
Well, first of all, it was my idea to stab, pass, but I also will still feel vehemently about it. It's not a good idea, but eh.
Yeah, it's just the fact that it happens to have worked because he's walked in here confidently and you all just went, yeah, fuck him, grapple.
Grapple or strain.
I had no other idea to do. What was I supposed to do? I didn't realize until after the new combat rules. I forgot about it.
This guy walked in like a massive Chad and then immediately got ganked.
Oh yeah, sounds
Sometimes
about
that's
right.
what you get.
Sounds
Whoop,
about right.
take him out.
I mean, I only have like a rapier,
I have no
Oh,
idea.
yeah,
short
you
bow.
passed the sword. Oh shit, you passed the dagger. It's not bad.
and
Yeah,
I am
shit,
on the brink
passing.
of dying, so I'm
Oh,
not going
shit.
anywhere near that shit. So I'm just going to.
I thought
I'm
you had the
gonna
dagger
aim
still.
for his nose, and I'm gonna shoot him on the nose.
Sure, roll to attack.
A boop on the nose.
Well, boop, boop.
As you try to boop him on the nose, he manages to gnaw his nose out the way as he just sniffs at the arrow as it flies through the air and blows it out the way.
Hello.
Would that still be a straight roll, not advantage because it's ranged? Because you're strained and grappled?
Sure, I'll give advantage.
Oh.
It hits. It does no damage.
Yeah, okay. just laying it out there.
Yeah, no, but I
will.
hit him in the nose.
Yes.
Boop, you booped from boop.
Did he not like it?
So he is going to attempt to get out
Give me-
of the
Oh,
grapple.
yeah.
I'm
He
talking
still
here.
can't get out of the grapple.
Oh, it's
But
disadvantage.
the nose. So
Did he not like the boop on the nose?
no.
I'm gonna
Are
go
you-
and wiggle my
I'm just going
finger
to
at
ask,
him and go,
Are
no,
you killing
bad.
this creature?
Did you say, are we killing it?
Yes.
Don't look at me, I'm holding it.
Crap.
I
I want
think
to
you
go
know
ahead and
that.
ask. I want to ask her: is there any way to turn him back, or to change him back?
You
I'm
can
gonna
blow
ask
up the moon.
I'm gonna ask Elizabeth: is there any way to change him back?
He chose this form.
Was he your husband?
No.
Okay. All right. I mean, we probably shouldn't kill him since he's like, you know, kind of an innocent bystander. Who was he before y'all changed him?
Well, isn't it the werewolf's turn?
He was an adventurer.
Innocent adventurer?
More of a murderer.
Okay, kill him.
Kill him dead.
Do you all agree? Are you all going to kill him?
Yeah.
You just want to split this up, huh?
Again, I'm basically grappling him and trying to disarm him, literally.
Yeah.
I don't care what everybody
the
else is
thing is,
doing.
he's got two people grappling him. There is no way he's breaking out. Realistically speaking.
Anyone
he
have
was
speak
murdered.
with dead? We can talk to him after.
That's why I'm
I mean,
asking.
I
Are you going
I
to
wanted
kill
to
him?
go
Are you not
sit
unconscious?
and see what happens.
I
Do you know
would
what
like
you're doing?
If it was me, I would knock him unconscious, but I'm not the group at this point. I'm literally doing nothing in this fight but standing here. So.
Okay, so
You guys do what you want.
realistically speaking, the people that can damage him
Yeah, that
are
would
Salad,
be the answer.
Moons, Bay, and that's it.
Thanks.
So
Yeah.
I will allow Salad, Moons, and Bay to decide whether he's dead or knocked out.
Dead.
Dead.
I vote
I vote dead.
That's three
Alright,
deads.
Then, to avoid us just rolling for ages for no real reason, because he's not going to be able to do anything.
You could have broken on my grapple. I'm weak.
Well, he
Not
has to-
yet, yeah. But he breaks out your grapple, but then has to break out restrained, then has to get out of the ball bearings, and it's just not going to happen.
I was gonna go chop off his other arm, by the way.
Yeah, that's kind of what I mean. Like, at this point, the guy's dead.
You brought this,
Yay.
you brought the fight dynamic to this. Otherwise, you couldn't really disarm somebody like this. But you brought this in here.
Even if
We're
he
gonna
did
play
try to
werewolf.
attack, he has disadvantage on attacks too. Like,
Yeah.
homie just has everything wrong with him.
Yeah, this is my point. With poison and with free grapples, he's fucked. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true.
But it's not a problem because he was just a thing. Do you know what I mean? I'm like, rather than
enough.
spending ages going, you miss, you do 1 damage, you miss, you do 1 damage, we'll just skip forward.
Does he? So we died. Does he turn back into the murderer, adventurer?
Lycanthropes, when
They
they
usually do.
die,
They revert.
I believe they stay in there for. It's been actually a while, actually.
I'm pretty
since
sure
I've
they
actually-
revert, but
I think they revert, yeah. I
Whatever
think
you wanna call
Um,
it, but I'm pretty
Kenny's
sure they
right.
revert.
While y'all are talking about this, I am going to go ahead and have my little buddy here, just inconspicuously move towards Salad and then take a dodge action.
Should we not be, like, pressing questions to this chickie who's
Well,
pointless behind
I'm
us?
just trying to find the ruling on this body first before anything else, but you guys can do what you want in that sense.
It reverts to
Obviously,
its true form when it dies. So yes, it would be in its old human form now, and you don't recognize this man.
okay.
Francisco?
I chop its head off.
Okay, then you take the man's head.
I do it specifically. I'm not doing it for like. I'm holding it up to Bip, and I say, "You really want your bounty?"
I want to give it. I want to give the head.
Can I
So Bip, can you go ahead and roll for me a history check to see if you recognize that there is any bounty on this man?
History.
There's a bounty hunter. I mean, both of you are technically, but
Yeah, I don't know. Here, you
18?
want one?
you actually do recognize this man. He is actually wanted. He disappeared around, give or take, 20 or so years ago.
Yeesh.
he's been wanted ever since, but no one ever knew what ever happened to him. It seems he made his way to Barovia in order to hide.
Do we know the rough price on his head?
This man was a notorious serial killer and actually had a price of 500 gold coins on his head.
There we go.
I'll
So if you
backpack.
can
I'll
take it
backpack
to
him.
the appropriate authorities, that is 500 gold.
I'll backpack him, and I'll talk to Bip about it after. I'll give him the
I
look.
told you, it was a
Oh,
bounty.
sorry. I'll give her the look. Sorry, I keep fucking that up.
I'm gonna go ahead and I want to look into that smelly bag, or I
Oh,
want to
yeah.
ask, actually, I want to ask Elizabeth here. So, what are all these items? Can you give us a detailed description of what they do? What is
Yeah,
their
that'd
purpose?
be nice. I opened up the wrong thing looking for a weapon.
Can I assist
She
on
looks
that
at you.
question using persuasion?
Yeah, I was actually going to call for a persuasion check. Moons, can you give me a persuasion as she looks up at you and wonders if she should trust you?
Wow, I can't roll tonight.
Okay. 19 and 16. That's still pretty high. I mean, you're only level 2, bear in mind. She looks at the two of you. Well, it seems time has finally caught up with me. These are all items that were collected by my husband. He was trying to find a way into Strahd's graces. He tried all sorts of things. Dark and forbidden things.
Well, that sucks.
Whilst we were out hunting, I was pecked by an unknown raven, and then I gained this ability to transform. He was enamored. He wanted to know more. He started scouring the land for others like me. He brought back pieces of them here and hired some adventurers who wanted more power. He had them undertake a ritual and they all transformed into horrid man beasts. There's one through that gate right now, trying to complete my husband's work.
Oh yeah, the voices.
A man beast?
Yeah.
I forgot about the voices already.
He came back and was spooked by something and he ran down. I saw him and I chased him through. Suddenly a golden light appeared and showed me the way. That's when I saw your party upstairs. I tried to attack those ghouls for you on the way past, but I couldn't sit and worry about some random people there. I apologize. But when I got down here, he was waiting. It's like he knew I was coming. He threw me in that cage and then locked the door behind me.
Oh, okay.
So he's still alive.
So you helped us. You helped us out earlier.
I did my best.
You know, you can right this wrong that was done. You can assist us with making everything come to an end. Isn't that what you actually want? For all this to come to an end? Wash your hand
Yeah.
clean of it?
In order to do that, we would need to somehow kill my husband. Doing that is going to be a lot harder than it sounds.
Well, it would definitely be a little bit easier with your help. Because he sounds like he's pretty strong, but it sounds like you're very you're very knowing or informative of him. So you can at least help us understand and get a better grasp of how to deal with him.
Him isn't the correct word to use these days. I think it would be more real.
Okay.
You're
Well-
inside him right now.
Oh, that's sexy.
Yes, heck.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
So through that door, it's going to be his core.
I suppose you
correct?
could call it that. That's where the rest of his old body is, at any rate.
All right. Is there anything in here that we can use to help us?
All of this was mostly junk. He could never make it work. He tried many things to get on Strahd's side. And every time he thought he was close, he would put it on one of these pedestals. None
What
of
was
it
the-
really got close.
What is that bag full of stuff? Bits and pieces. Or that
He looked
stinking
in the bag, and you can see almost a smile across her face, as if remembering something stupid that may have happened at one point. And that bag is full of bat shit.
What?
Literally.
Yep.
So
Magic bat shit?
No, just
No.
bat shit.
Why?
Alright then.
Why not?
No, I need to know
I
why.
almost want to go ahead.
I'm
Yeah,
not
I
sure
kinda
if we had time for such a story.
Okay. All right.
Well, since I have her there, can I hold up the eye patch and ask her what this is?
It's an eye patch.
Maybe.
She looks it over and goes, "How would you even got hold of this? The were-rat was killed many moons ago. I thought this was lost."
What does it do?
Well, it replaces your eye.
Cool.
All
How
right.
long does it take to heal the eye?
You want to heal your eye?
I'm just curious. Just information is key to
You would
things.
need a regenerate spell to replace your eye.
What do you mean it heals my eye? Or a eye?
Yeah, if you lose a body part, you cannot simply replace it. You would need the regenerate spell in order to get
Yeah,
your natural eye back. However, you do know that there are many magical prostheses in this
Yes.
world. This is one of them.
So it functions as an eye as long as you're wearing it.
It functions as an eye, and this particular piece also has a weapon built into it.
I'm sorry, I just keep
Alright.
laughing at everything. I'm sorry.
I want to show her the long spike and ask her what is the deal with this thing, and why does it seem like there's some. What is it exactly? This was given to me by your children.
Oh yeah.
This was a weapon to protect themselves. We were a bit not wanting Thornbolt to have his own weapon, so we gave them one that, in a emergency, they could put together.
They asked us to find their little brother's remains. Where are his remains?
They were upstairs in the attic. They
With
were
the-
underneath a cot, if I remember correctly.
Okay. We can
I
deal
don't
with that
remember.
later.
I'm
We
gonna-
didn't check underneath the cot.
I'm gonna go over to Salad and tell them it to maybe show her the marbles. You had the children's marbles. Do they do anything?
That sounds so bad.
I have the
Oh, no,
marbles.
Remember the children gave somebody a bag of
Oh
marbles.
yeah, the
Yeah.
marbles. I see them here. Yeah. What am I doing with them?
Sketch hinted they might actually do something, but I mean, there was a child's collection of marbles. Maybe you can ask if they, since you obviously don't know anything about the world, maybe you can ask about them to the
Yeah.
mother of the children. She might know, right?
True.
That's why I'm going through my inventory. Is shit she might
What
know in
are
this house.
these? What are these balls?
They are the Dragon Balls.
And tiny. What are these tiny orbs?
I gotta stop.
Hold on.
I'm sorry.
They were
To,
form
Elizabeth.
balls. They were just simple marbles.
Mhm.
They all had little tiny effects on them, in case anything was to go wrong. Get
Effects
one on the
how?
ground, and you'll produce a smoke screen.
Cool.
Ah. Okay.
Handy if you ever need to escape.
Mm-hmm.
That would have been great
Cool.
first. Knowing that earlier.
Well,
So I
none
was
of us
gonna keep
have
them for that.
identify.
Yeah, well, that's why I'm asking
so-
what I can because I'm not gonna get identified.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Also,
something you
Sal's
guys
gonna
might.
keep them so that way Sal can just
Yeah.
hide in the smoke.
I'm not saying give them up. I just thought you'd ask.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's perfect. It's great.
All right. So you're gonna fight with us, and right?
Are there any other weapons in this room we can use for creatures like? Then I point to the headless body on the ground.
Oh wait. Quick question. Why do I feel like a evil aura is coming from the long spike whenever I'm using it?
Hmm.
Dun, dun, dun.
You gave
She
this to
looked
your
at you.
children.
It's not just the long spike that would cause that. Anytime magic items are used in this realm, it corrupts your soul.
Oh, well, okay, cool.
Well, there's good information for us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It makes us not. We're gonna have
I'd
to
be
be careful, I
careful if
guess.
you ever attune to an item here. You may end up losing a piece of yourself.
I don't want to lose my balls.
So is there any more magical items in here that we can use?
Zombie's like, I don't care.
Well, you have the prosthesis eye, and you have long spike. I don't see any other magical items around though.
So all the stuff
What if
around
I
us
also
is
hold up the
useless.
ivory hairbrush with dark hair and the feather attached? Does this do anything?
It does
think you said-
wonderful things. She walks
think you
over to you, picks it up, and starts to brush her very long black hair. This is mine.
Fair enough.
Okay. Now I've asked all the questions that I've needed to. I
Talk
am
about
now
you
ready.
three.
I am now ready to go ahead and move forward.
Is there anything else in this room we need? Sorry, that somebody else hasn't claimed already?
There is
And I...
all the items here are mostly kind of just trinkets. They might be useful to certain things if you were to take them all, but you have no idea. Like, they don't seem to have any kind of magical item value or obvious value before you.
Fair enough. Did
Would
I
I
get the
be able
stuff?
to?
Did I get the stuff I was asking for?
Yes, you can take that. That's fine.
Will there be anything that I could use for crafting?
I need something for a silver weapon. This is ridiculous.
Just quickly, but you can check the dagger and the rat skull. Seeing what's around you, can you go ahead and make an intelligence check advantage, please?
Hopefully that
Do I
dagger
have-
has some magical ability. Hopefully. Oh,
That works.
finally.
So you look at the rat skull that seems incredibly large, and looking around, you look at the dagger, and you realize this is another silver dagger.
We gotta
This
use
is
that.
I'm gonna
likely
keep it.
the skull of the were-rat.
Oh, my eye patch, rare rat.
I am gonna keep it.
Good.
So if you wish to add another silver dagger to, you can all go ahead and do so.
That's 3 items that are silvered. That's good.
You're finding all of them. I wasn't expecting you to find all of the silvered items. I was like, huh. Oh, fair enough. Okay. And finally, the cloak is simply a cloak if you'd like a black cloak.
Ooh, black cloak.
Does it billow
Moving
though?
to what was your check for again? Trying to remember.
To see if there's anything that I can use in here for crafting.
Yes, that was it. It wouldn't be intelligence check for that. That would be. Are you talking magical crafting or like sword crafting?
Magical crafting.
Go ahead and roll an Arcana check for me, please.
Can I have the assistance of Flumph?
He would be doing it at disadvantage at the moment because he's poisoned.
He's still poisoned? Oh shit, what's his ability?
He's poisoned for 1d4 hours.
Ooh.
I
He
thought that
did
was
it to
a tax.
himself.
As long as he's got stench on him, he's poisoned.
And I'm staying away from him.
Okay. Looks like I did it.
Okay. You don't see anything obvious here that would be used for magical stuff. But you're not very well versed in it.
Yeah, no. Alright. That's fine.
Okay.
Um.
Oh, can I?
Yeah.
The withered tongue I picked up, does this do anything? I'll show it to her inside the wolf case. Dire wolf chest.
Mm-hmm. Something like that. It was
Yeah.
a chest with like
It
a
was simply a tongue of a traitor. The werebear. He tried to get away from us.
What's in the journal?
Neither of us could ever read it. He was
Hmm.
insistent on trying to uncover its secrets, but he never did get very far with it.
Oh, what's the language?
Hmm.
I thought you said you could read it.
thing.
So you can read it, Tom.
Well, it depends. If the language is what I speak, then yeah, I can
It's
read
abyssal. It's abyssal.
it. Is it? Okay, well then yes, I can
Well, the
read
cover
it.
was abyssal.
Oh,
Yeah.
is it the same book?
That's the one in the journal.
yeah.
The
Oh.
cover was abyssal.
Got you.
So I mean, if you want to take it, I mean.
I would love to.
Then, as you look back to where the journal was, you see it has disappeared.
No.
What? No! I needed to learn things out of that.
Should have picked it up.
Well, it was handed to me. I don't know why I don't have it.
No, it wasn't handed to you.
I asked you to look at it while I was on the pedestal. I never actually grabbed
I thought it was
And then
handed to me. I assumed it was handed to me.
I made sure to tell everybody not to touch it.
Fuck,
Because
I
it
should have
wasn't
taken
done.
it.
There's one final question that I have for her.
Yeah.
So did your husband turn into a mimic? Is that the reason why the house also attacks us?
A mimic is probably the closest thing to what you could call what he is now. This house is it. So, yeah, you could say that.
All right. Is there any weaknesses that he has? Or would I be able to go ahead and find, is there any kind of information that would be weak, that we would know?
Forget weaknesses. I'm gonna suggest we burn the house down as we leave.
Yeah,
It's
we
evil.
could do that. We could definitely do that.
I mean, I don't know about the stone parts of it, but the rest of the upper levels should burn.
Well, I was gonna say there's only certain parts of the house that it has taken over technically, because when I went in the closet, it couldn't tell I was there.
Fair enough. I think we should just try to burn it down as we leave.
Yeah, but
when we're all clear, obviously.
If its core is down here in the stone portion of the house, then wouldn't this core still be protected?
Well, we burn as much as we can.
I don't think that solves the problem.
Again, that's after we leave, is what I'm saying. When we're on our way out.
Okay. Okay, so we're gonna fight them first.
Yeah,
and
we're
then...
still gonna clear the rest of this. I'm just saying, as we're walking out the door, we start throwing fire everywhere.
You know what we really need to be able to actually throw that fire is a long rest.
No, we got torches. I know. I have torches at least.
I do too. I do want to go ahead and get the remains
Not
of the sun though
magical,
first.
but it works.
All right, so we're gonna go ahead and go and confront the her husband.
Her husband's dead. Somebody else took over his job. It's not her husband anymore.
I want to go to the door.
Well, her husband is the house or is the mimic.
Can
So...
I go back for that book?
What book?
It's gone.
The journal.
The journal?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gone.
He said it was gone.
There are two ways to go forward. You can see a locked gate just here.
Oh, is that what that is?
I was going towards the
Or-
lock gate.
Then, as we move you to Lockgate, then you should be able to see through it, hopefully. If I've set
I
this up
cannot.
right. One moment. Light restriction, none. Sight
What about
restriction,
this?
none.
What about what's in front of me and ZeTian? ZeTian?
There we go.
I gotta pronounce
Should
it
know
correctly.
It's fine.
I know, but there is a way to pronounce it, and I keep fucking it up, and I don't know.
I know. I keep fucking it up
I'm
too, and
terrible
so I
with
just say
names.
Jade.
Wait, where did ZeTian disappear to? I didn't
Right
see her
below
talking.
me.
Alright. I was like, what? So, as you look through what looks like a portcullis in front of you, you don't see any way to unlock it on this side. However, you can see through the bars what looks like a man boar standing up and praying over an altar. You can hear him chanting, which fills the room with the word Strahd over and over again. You can see laid out on the bench in front of him is what looks like a heart.
Human-sized heart? Or giant
From where
rat-sized
you are,
heart?
from where you are, like humanish size, yeah.
Oh, okay.
All right. Does anyone want to try to break the stone, the handles on the, not the handles, but the
I can
latches?
try and break it, or Boop can try and pick it.
Yeah,
Are
Oh,
all our
I
silver
can
weapons?
smash
are all our-
it.
oh yeah, or ZeTian can probably smash it. Or are all our silver weapons where they need to be at this point before we start pass stab? again?
I have a silver dagger.
You probably need it because you don't have other weapons. That's fine. I will
Boop
try
also
it.
has one.
That's good. Obviously.
Yeah, I
And
do.
Salad has one.
I've been
Some
passing
also
mine. Well, I passed
Okay.
mine. So
Okay, so as long as we got them separated, that's all good.
Yeah.
Because that was a little weird.
Yeah, no more stats.
if we can get to the heart, I can do a medicine check on it, possibly to figure out what kind of heart it is.
You start pounding it. Breathe, breathe.
And you
CPR.
start, staying alive. To try to revive it.
ZeTian, oh wait, it's either ZeTian or Boop. Do you want to pick it or smash it?
I'll pick the lock. If it's locked.
Okay,
I'm gonna take if it's locked first. I don't want
That would
another.
probably be
It was open at all times situation.
No, it's locked.
If Boop can't pick the lock, I'll smash.
Yeah, if at first you don't succeed, smash
Okay.
again.
Yeah.
Roll a perception check if you can see anywhere where you can actually unlock this.
Perfection.
No.
Ooh.
No.
Natural 20. You look over the portcullis in front of you, and you can see there is no way to unlock it with thieves' tools from this side. You see
Okay.
on the other side, there is a lever just out of reach. It looks like this is intentionally put so you can't get in, so you can't disturb whatever is going on the inside.
I'm gonna turn around to Satan and you just break it.
I'm gonna, while she's taking
And
us
I'm
out, I'm gonna
gonna-
try and run down this
and
hallway
I'm
really
gonna
quickly,
get
just
out
take
of
a
the
quick
way.
peek.
I'm getting out of the way.
Yeah, quick peek down here, see if there's another way.
You can move yourself, Joker.
I don't want to move me until he says I'm allowed to.
Yep, sure, you can head down there. Let me just get the...
You can haha head.
I yell back, I see nothing but bones and looks like prison cell, but I don't know if I'd have to go the entire way to get full view.
Okay, so... You can see in this area, it looks like a prison. It seems people were held here before whatever thing was done to them to appease whatever it is that the master of the house was trying to do. Can you roll a perception check for me, please?
Oakley dokley. As soon as I hit save on this editing stuff. One sec. Okay, there we go. Perception is there. Oh fuck, I thought it was gonna be 1.
19. As you were looking around for another way in, you managed to find that there is in fact a secret door that leads into the chamber.
I will dash back or like run back as fast as possible and just whisper without yelling that I found another way. We might be able to sneak up on him. Hopefully somebody can pick a lock.
I'll follow Dessel then.
Unless you want to hit him from both sides. I'll run back.
Okay.
Anybody?
I will
mean-
go along, but I will have Flump, 10 feet away from us as we're walking.
Oh yeah.
Then I think that is a good place to stop. Because the next section, I feel fairly obviously, will be a climactic battle of this place, and it will take a little while, as it is not a simple reduce things to 0 HP.
We're
And
gonna
it
have to
also
grapple
looks
and
like
tie
we can
it.
explain the combo attacks as well at the start of next session.
Well, I mean that and the fact that we keep rolling and nobody's hitting anybody who's standing next to each other.
I know.
So,
The battle is gonna be, we're gonna grapple the house.
Grapple the house.
good
We're
luck.
gonna stick with the
I
dragon.
imagine.
There's no grappling this time, motherfuckers.
Hey, you didn't leave me you didn't leave me any choice. I had no magical weapons, and the severing the hand didn't come to me afterwards.
Yeah, I mean, it's fine. It's fair.
Oh, that's funny.
But yeah, I think it is a good place to stop there, because then that means at the start of next time, it'll be what happens when you open that door, and the climax of Death House.